I said room temperature, cucumber water, Nick. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights.
We used to do stuff like that.
What?
Just like funny little bits.
Yeah.
Little one-offs.
Yeah.
R.I.P. No. Rip.
Love, can you shut the door?
JC.
You shut the door.
Shut the door, please. Thank you,
you.
my lady. What, were you raised in a barn? Jeez.
Double bird. What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodSports.com. He's joined by Spinball Raxter,
Hello.
Chris, Nicholas Kohloff. Smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend. Mustache Nick, Microwave Nick, Detroit Mario.
You had a bad night last night, man. I'm sorry.
It was a tough one, fellas. We lost on and off the field.
You sure did.
You wanna break the news, Spinny?
No.
No.
Okay.
Well,
No.
We found out
we found it.
Steve Quan's
news.
part of the Communist Party. And he should be suspended from the MLB immediately.
Dude, he's so good. He's honestly so good.
I heard he was gambling.
I hate Stephen Kwan.
He's sex
hate him.
trafficking.
He gets a hit in every.
Just fucking
He
suspend
was in the
him,
latest
bro.
Diddy suit.
He was in
He's
the,
in a 9-game.
I heard.
winning
I
streak.
heard Stephen Kwan was Diddy's baby oil supplier.
He oiled everybody up.
Yep.
That's why I stopped going. I was like, oh.
They called him
So
Slippery
you gonna have
Quan.
all the ladies do it, and I dipped out. I had Steve Kwan there.
You were at. Did
He
you
was
were at a
butt-ass
Diddy
naked, but
party?
he still had a pen, like a metal pen in his chest.
Ah.
It's a deputy.
It's
He's in charge of the baby oil. Deputy baby oil.
And it was weird.
Deputy
He always,
Kwan.
Deputy Kwan.
he always said
Kwan
his full
some
name
more. That's what
too.
he said when he had oil in his hand.
He always said his full name before soliciting the baby oil every time too. He said his full name every time.
Every time.
Government.
I'm just saying the MLB should suspend that guy. There's something going on there. That's all I'm saying.
DNC ENT says, Spenny, you let down the delegation. Pistons talk on BDE this week was on you. His blood is on your hands. Why the fuck would we talk about the Pistons?
Hey.
He wanted Pistons talk?
Yeah, I guess. I'm not talking.
Pistons.
Like, I'll talk about the Pistons when the season starts. I'm not
What
gonna-
is game one for the Detroit Pistons?
I don't know.
October 22nd.
I'm
We
not
have
talk-
3
we barely
weeks.
talked.
Or
We
third.
barely
No,
talked about the
23rd.
Lions this week.
Yeah, it's
We're
really
not going
weird
to talk
week.
about the Pistons.
Yeah, well, even
Hopefully, the
Lions
Pistons. I mean, hopefully, I'm excited for the Pistons this year. They should be fun to watch, but I'm not talking
Trying
about
to say
Pistons.
We got him.
I'm not talking about a Pistons preseason game when the Tigers are in the playoffs. Not a fucking chance.
We got him.
I think we did talk Pistons though.
Yeah, we did.
We did. He said on BDE.
Oh,
We gave it like
who
5
on that
minutes.
show talking ball? I mean, come on, what are we doing?
Exactly.
We're gonna speculate and yell. What we do? We do the real stuff here. Nick.
Stephen Kwan's a child molester.
Jesus Christ.
I never want to see that guy play again.
Label things, dude. Oh my god.
Allegedly.
Way to clean it up. Clean up on aisle 3.
Obviously not something to joke about. Maybe that's a little too far
We
there.
gotta
but,
make that a real. We gotta make that a real. Dude, that's good stuff right there.
Oh my god.
Stephen Kwan. He
thought we were
molested
playing
my
the game.
feelings last night. I'll tell you that. 'Cause that dude is an absolute animal at the plate, man. Oh. Jay said, I got you, Spenny. Don't post it on. If anybody's posted, it's going to be the heavyweights page. We probably shouldn't put that on the main page. But appreciate you for making it. That was funny, Nick.
That was hilarious.
The delivery was perfect.
It's like I don't know his name, but every time I'm like scrolling through Instagram, I see that one kid who does like the skits, and it's like the friend that always goes too far.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
those guys are hilarious.
The Friday Beers guys.
Yeah.
Is that what it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're funny as shit. That's what Nick just pulled. We're like doing playful ones. Nick's child. I don't even want to. That's gross. Say it. Nick, though, speaking of, CM's got the stash, rocking the Jake Rogers stash,
Jesus.
and he looks great with it because Comerica Park couldn't put him in the can multiple times.
Couple times.
Shout
yeah.
out.
Couple
Yeah.
times. We got Nick. I saw Nick on the Jumbotron. He had the glizzy on his face.
Dude, how hyped did you get when you saw Nick?
Oh, I was hyped. I was like, no way. I got the picture, got the video. So shout out to Nick.
I'm
So,
gonna send it in Slack for you, Chris.
His big break.
yep, finally got one. Shout out.
He,
What?
he put his retirement papers in today when he came in.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I made it.
Yeah, the guy threw on, obviously.
That's crazy.
Saw the stash. So they had the hot dog suit on me the first time.
Yeah.
Which shout out me for losing the pick'em. So the hot dog suit can't escape it. Shout out Easy for making the tweet about it. But yeah, after that he was like, all right, we got to get one like actually of you like without a hot dog. So it was cool. He, like,
Did he watch the show?
We locked eyes, and he was like, oh yeah, I'm coming.
It's the stash,
Fuck yeah.
dude. It's the power of the stash.
Pause.
Nick's he gets love like that.
He does get love.
Did
like
he
that.
watch the show?
No, I don't think so. I don't know if he knew who I was, but I think it
like
was
this
strictly
one,
the stash.
when you get the picture, Chris, can you put it up? That thing's crazy.
Give me 1 second.
Because it's kind of what are the odds the same week? And I'm not even trying to pick on you for being in the hot dog suit, but like,
Yeah.
what are the odds this guy put you in a hot dog suit on the big screen?
They were throwing on some like emojis on
like an
people
emoji
like
thing,
all
yeah.
game, which
Oh.
I didn't like it honestly. I didn't like it at all.
You didn't like this?
hot dog suit, Nick.
No.
Oh, also, are you doing
Do we have the good one too, or no?
The
Are you
video,
doing a munching face? If you know what I'm saying?
I did this.
Oh, okay. It looks like you're straight up doing the
Looks like
fucking.
you're going
Yeah,
full
Yeah.
nuts.
I was about to. Yeah,
Yeah.
with the stash, like a little like.
Were you about to?
Yes.
If you did on Comerica Park, fucking that'd been legendary.
That would have been nuts.
In the
Speaking
hot
of
dog suit?
legendary, dude, fucking walked past Illich last night.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Did you say anything to him?
I said, Chris. He's like, looked at me, and then he like, kind of connected, like,
Pissed his
eyes
pants a
at me
little bit?
again. Yeah, a little scared for sure. So
You think he
You
knows?
should have said pizza, bitch.
Yeah, for real. I do think he knows.
He thought it, and that's just as
Officially.
good.
Pizza,
really.
bitch. Yeah.
Nick, it really did the munch face on Comerica Park cam.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That's awesome. So we're gonna have a good time. Real quick, I don't know. Did you cook up around the league, Nick, or no?
Yeah, I'll get to it.
You're good. I wanted to ask. I don't know if it's gonna be on there. Did you see Malik Neighbors? I don't know how I feel about this necessarily.
I
yet
think
either.
it's his. I heard it was debunked. I heard it was
Ooh,
it was a
debunked.
video from the summer.
Oh.
It got community noted.
Well, if it's debunked, then it's not a conversation to be had. But
Yeah.
allegedly, Malik Neighbors is out with Travis Scott, but he's also out of the game with a concussion. But I don't know if those necessarily correlate. Like going out and being concussed. Well, I don't know if being concussed would ever stop you from.
Dude, the pick'em this week is
Going to a
gonna
concert.
suck.
That I'm sure he bought the tickets for well in advance and or got super badass seats
And like I said,
on the spot.
I'm pretty sure it happened in the summer.
Yeah.
That was the date.
I will say
Community
this,
notes
though.
for it were.
Tigers, 10-year playoff drought. Tigers, the way they made the playoffs, was historic. A 0.2% chance to make the playoffs into the playoffs. Those boys deserve the pop bottles. 10 rookies in the team, they deserve the pop bottles. The Yankees going to ALCS, they were just there 2 years ago, no?
Yeah.
Popping bottles, is that
Yeah, you pop bottles after.
for the ALCS, you pop bottles?
Yeah. In baseball, you do.
You just pop bottles at every
You
series.
pop bottles when you clinch the playoffs. You pop bottles when you win the series. Yeah. You go
Nick?
crazy.
Alcoholic.
Yeah, speaking of popping bottles, I was popping a bunch of them last night. No, just kidding.
Stephen
No,
Kwan
I
was
mean,
popping
yeah, that's
something
Big,
else.
big,
Yeah.
big Guardians fan, huh?
Stephen Kwan was popping something else.
Yo, I'm not making those jokes.
Okay,
That was
you do
wild.
celebrate in baseball. I mean, you saw AJ Hinch's speeches. I like it, honestly. I like that they celebrate.
pop
Those
bottles.
videos
You
are
pop
sick.
bottles.
Those videos are sweet, I think. Like,
Everybody
No,
pops
they're
bottles.
always sweet, but I guess like for us, I understood the bottle popping. For them, I just,
They pop bottles when they clinch the playoffs.
so you think they're above it? Like New York's above it?
no, I thought I just thought bottle popping was for special occasions, not like
I mean, that is a special occasion. You're going to the ALCS.
Final
really.
four.
No,
One of the 4 best teams in baseball.
the Lions pop bottles and went to the NFC Conference Championship.
I don't know. Probably.
No, they didn't.
They probably did.
They didn't.
That's not a thing you do in football, though.
Yeah,
You don't pop bottles like that in the locker room when you win the
NBA.
Super
You don't
Bowl.
pop bottles for the
Yeah,
conference.
you do it in
championship.
baseball. You do it in hockey.
Hockey. They pop for conference titles. Like if I was going to the series, I could see it.
Baseball is the one where you do it like
Bunch of thugs.
for every team.
Just want to party it up, drink. They fight on the mound. Bunch of thugs, I tell
What do
you.
you mean? by
I was,
that?
dude. I'm telling you what. I was with Maz at the end of the game last night. I was a little drunk, and I was like,
You
every
crying?
time Stephen Kwan came up the bat, I was like, hit him. Hit him. Hit him in the ribs. Dude, he's so good, man. It sucks. I hate him.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
He's literally batting 500 in the postseason.
What?
He's batting 500 in the postseason. You know who's better than that? Justin Henry Malloy hit like 764 with a 1600 OPS. He's going to start for sure against Matthew Boyd.
Yeah, I mean, Kerry Carpenter, we don't know what's going on with that one.
Yeah, we're going to get into that. It was a hammy, yeah.
Is a hammy officially?
You hate to see that.
You do hate to see that. I feel like you still swing it back with a hammy, though.
No! God, please, no! No!
Is some more to it that I was going to get in when we get to the segment, but if they like put him on the injured playoff list for this game, he can't come back for the ALCS.
Yeah.
Because you have to, if you are deemed injured, you have to miss the rest of the series and then the following series.
That's whack. That's beyond whack.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
It's playoff rules. It's kind of stupid. They brought up Bly Madris, however you say his name.
Blind Madrid.
It's Bly's Madris, I think, or something like that.
Madrid.
Bly Madris.
Bly Madris.
Spanish
yeah,
guy.
he played first for us in a stretch last year where he was actually one of the best hitters on the team when he was up with the big league club last year. So hopefully Kerry's all right. Hopefully we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
That would be a pretty big blow.
Yeah, last night you kind of.
I didn't even hear that.
What?
They didn't even say it. Like
how do they do?
During the game, they didn't announce.
Pinch hit for him.
They just pinch hit for him, and I was like, "Oh, okay, Kerry's."
Yeah.
Same with Jake Rogers. I guess Jake Rogers got hurt too.
Dude, I
What
thought
happened with
there was
Jake
going to
Rogers?
be some Jake Rogers magic.
Yeah.
But, I mean, obviously, Justin Henry Malloy got on. But, yeah, I had some cash on a Jake Rogers home run. I'm not going to lie as well. So I thought he was going to take over in the ninth. Didn't happen.
Yeah, that sucks. Hopefully they'll both be okay. You need Jake Rogers has to play on Saturday.
Catch for Scooble.
He's got to catch Scooble on Saturday. So he's going to play. I'm not worried about that. But the Kerry one, they said they're going to test him out today and tomorrow to see how he's feeling and see if he can go on Saturday. Hopefully he'll be ready to go. I did see a tweet that said Cleveland officials using their weather machines to make sure that Kerry Carpenter gets 7 less hours of rest because they bumped the game back from 8 o'clock to 1 because there's supposed to be inclement weather in Cleveland.
I like, by the way. Because the two games we went against them were, well, I guess Saturday was a day game too.
Yeah.
I don't like the day game
I don't either.
for Parker. His splits
Yeah.
a lot better at night.
Because you got responsibilities in the morning. You like to get wasted before it gets started.
Jesus.
It's all right. I know he hates that. Let's go to break, come back.
I'm a night game guy too. I'd much rather have a night game, but it's all right. We're going to win either way. It don't matter.
Yeah, I want to hear your guys' confidence level going into this when we get back from break.
10 out of 10.
Save it for the show.
Save it for the show. Tell us about Mark White.
Mark White. Mark White gonna do you right. Yeah. Mark White gonna do you right. Visit him online. He can hook you up. 248-290-8242. MarkWhiteSales.com. That's 248-290-8242. Sorry, I couldn't find anything to rhyme with that. You can save it $5,000 in your closing costs. Just visit him at MarkWhiteSales.com.
And let me tell you about Caesars Sportsbook. You can get up to $1,000 back if your first bet doesn't cash. All you have to do is hit Woodward 1000 in the promo code bar. Scan that QR code right there. And like I said, up to $1,000 back if your first bet doesn't hit. Caesars Sportsbook, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports.
Can't get enough Lions coverage? Make sure you catch all Woodward sports shows every game day. Wake up with Woodward and Maine, giving you the latest insight into the Lions locker room and press conferences. Then join the Lions pregame show, highlighting key matchups, injuries, and what to watch for during the game. Follow all the ups and downs of the live game action with our Woodward Watch Party live on YouTube and WoodwardSports.com. After the game, check out the instant fan and host reactions with the Lions postgame show. Every game, it's wall-to-wall, kneecap-biting, high-fiving, chest-pumping Lions coverage.
Hell yeah!
Only at Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
To prove that you can get just as strong at Planet Fitness, we're seeing if people can tell the difference between our 75-pound dumbbell and a 75-pound dumbbell from an overpriced competitor gym. Okay, the old flick test, that never fails.
There's literally no difference.
Plus, you can save $28 or more when you join today. Wow.
Why would I pay more to lift the same weights?
It's the Planet Fitness Strong Choice Sale. Save $28 or more. Join for $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends October 10th. Planet Fitness. Light price, strong choice.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts, Woodward Sports.
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join Dr. Pierce every Tuesday during Big D Energy and Thursdays during Ermanni and Edwards, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that DMAC trusts. Dr. Jeff Pierce is here to keep you in the game and performing at your best. For more information, visit MichiganSportsandSpine.com or call 248-426-9944.
What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights live on WorldSports.com. Me, joined by Spin More Reaction. Chris, Nicholas Kohloff, a.k.a. Microwave Nick. Smash that like button. Be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream.
Shout out to Greg B29 and Phil, showing love from Jackson, Michigan, and up north. Appreciate the love.
Shout out. Scooble. Tarek Daniel Scooble.
Yes.
Must save this Detroit Tigers baseball team. Starting that Saturday, 1 p.m. Confidence level, Spin, he said 10 out of 10.
My confidence level is a 10 out of 10. You have the greatest pitcher in the world on the mound in a must-win game. Nobody wants this more than Tarek Scooble. Nobody wants this situation more than Tarek Scooble. He is the best player. He's the best pitcher in baseball, and it's not close. You got him. You need to win one game. You got Tarek Scooble versus Matthew Boyd. Your confidence level should be a 10 out of 10.
I don't hate that, Spinny. I want to call you a homer. I want to bash on you, but you look at what he's done.
They're winning this game.
He has, well, how many innings do you have game one?
7.
So he's going to have 14 scoreless innings. I'm not gonna win on that one too, but like, yeah, he's a man. The only thing, and then here's where my extra confidence comes in too. Like, they're actually hitting right now as well. Like before game one, he came off the mound, no runs. And we were still kind of nervous. Class A coming up next. Like, we were sweating fucking bullets. However, we're finally hitting the ball, and we're hitting on Class A. It seems like kind of consistently out there.
Yeah, I'm not scared of Class A anymore. We're putting up runs on Class A.
I ain't scared no more.
I am delivered. You need your big righty bats to make a punt, because if it is Matthew Boyd, I don't know if they've announced it yet, but I assume that's how they're.
Matthew
It is Matthew Boyd. Okay, yeah, that's their rotation. So you can't let him go 5-6 scoreless on you like you did in his first start. You got some runners on the base paths in that first start on him. You need to cash those guys in. I need big games out of your righty bats. So whether it be Wencel Perez, Matt Vierling, Spencer Torkelson, Justin Henry Malloy, Jake Rogers, these are the guys that are going to need to step up against Matthew Boyd. Obviously Riley Green and Colt Keith, but you can't expect too much from them going against a big lefty out there. They need to make some things happen, but I'm looking at the righty bats in this lineup to make some noise against Boyd.
And that's why the Carpenter stuff hurts a little extra.
Well, Carpenter wouldn't have started anyways. Yeah.
Against
because Boyd's a lefty.
So you think he would have got in?
If they switched to a righty,
he would have been like
he would not have gotten a bat off of Boyd.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Carpenter does not see lefties. So
that's my bad.
No, you're good.
And that's where you miss.
No, that's where you need a guy like fucking Andy Ibanez to step up, because that's what Andy Ibanez is. He's the lefty killer. So he got a damn good swing last night.
Bro, I thought it was out,
he was about 10 feet away from hitting a home run to tie the game last night.
That was annoying.
So he's had a couple nice hacks in this series. We need him. He's another guy. Like I said, Wencel Perez, Matt Vierling, Justin Henry Malloy, Jake Rogers, Spencer Torkelson, and Andy Ibanez are guys you're going to need to see punch Boyd in the mouth.
Yeah, this needs to be the best game and best at-bats of Spencer Torkelson's young career.
Yes.
Or else I don't know if he's a Detroit Tiger next year. I'm just going to flat out say
that's aggressive.
It is, but you need your one first baseman. You need a power surge from that first baseman spot, and we have not gotten it from Spencer Torkelson. Is it a little aggressive? Yeah, maybe. But this is the goddamn ALDS, Game 5, everything on the line here. I need to see Torque step up. But you talked about not expecting too much from the lefties. I would actually say I do expect a lot from these lefties because we know Matthew Boyd, and he's not overpowering.
Yeah.
So I know it's the ball gets at you fast when it's a big, tall lefty, fastball in. To those lefties, it comes at you quick, so that's when I would maybe get a little more leeway for them. But in this situation, I think everyone's got to hit Matthew Boyd. He is not prime Clayton Kershaw. You should be able to put up at least 4 runs against this team.
That's true. He is not prime Clayton Kershaw. He is not Tarek Skubal. You know, this is a lefty that you should be able to hit around. But, like, I give a little bit of leeway to Riley Green and Cole Keith in this game because it's still, even though he's not throwing 100 miles an hour, it's a lot easier for a left-handed pitcher to get the ball in on the hands of left-handed batters. So it's going to make their days more uncomfortable. But they should both, like you said, they should both be able to hit Matthew Boyd. So you need this offense to come through, and I agree. Spencer Torkelson, these are the biggest at-bats of your career. These are the biggest bats of everybody's career on this team. But Spencer Torkelson, these could be your last big at-bats in a Tigers uniform. I don't think they're going to get rid of him if he strikes out, but he won't be seeing crunch time at bats unless he really shows that he can make something out of it. And this is his spot. You got a lefty on the mound who doesn't have an overpowering fastball, so you don't have to worry about not catching up to his fastball, which is what Torkelson hasn't been able to do. I expect Torque to have a good swing in this game. I'll say that. Whether it leaves the ballpark, whether he rips another double, I expect him to have at least one good swing, make some contact on the ball, and come through in a clutch situation. Because he's set up to. I wouldn't be surprised if they got to Matthew Boyd very early. Expect to see Vierling, Ibanez near the top of the lineup going up against Matthew Boyd. So we'll see what happens. But you got to get at least three runs on this guy through the first 2 innings. 2 runs wins you this game. With Skubal on the mound, 3 runs, I'm extremely confident. 2 runs wins you the game. 1 run, I like it. It's better than nothing, but
yeah. I'm a little less confident in our bullpen than I was.
Oh my god, dude, that's microwave.
That is not microwave. That's what happens in these series. They see them multiple times. You know how they were able to limit the amount of at-bats and the amount of times they've seen these pitchers. Now they've seen them a lot. You're in a 5-game series. You have obviously seen Bo Brisky. Shout out David Fry. The momentum is on the Guardians' side, but the Tigers have Skubal. That's our saving grace. I think that's why the city of Detroit is still confident that they're going to go in there and win. Because you have the best pitcher in baseball. But to be honest, I'm at about a 7 out of 10. I think that David Fry home run late in that ball game off of Bo Brisky, who looked like one of the best relievers in the last month of the year, that home run took a lot of momentum out.
This is Bo Brisky.
Especially at the stadium, too, I thought.
This is Bo Brisky, who is coming off pitching 2 innings, getting a lot of work the day before, was brought in to face a batter, and the batter he was brought in to face got pinch hit for. So I'm not freaking out over the Bo Brisky home run he let up. That was a situation where Voit out-called A.J. Hinch. A.J. Hinch made his call to bring in Bo Brisky after it could have been borderline whether you bring him in or not based on the workload he saw the game before. A.J. Hinch brought him in to face 1 batter. And I was like, okay, I can live with that. But then Voit made the call to bring in Fry, and he won that exchange. So I'm not mad at Bo.
I heard Unky Neal called
Weezy
off
D313 says I'm still mad
too.
at Bo. Huh?
So I heard Unky Neal called off this Friday because of that bunt last night too.
No, Neal's with the Pistons in Phoenix.
I'm playing.
Yeah, that was what won them the game, that extra run.
Fry is in the clutch last night for sure. Piece of shit.
What'd you guys think about keeping Job for that 2nd inning? I thought, obviously, Quan got him to right field on that double, but I thought that was honestly going to be a home run, too, from my viewpoint. But I thought maybe pushing Job that extra inning, I didn't like it. I know we're not supposed to be able to ever question AJ here, but pushing Job out there after he was able to escape the 1 inning unscathed, I thought that was kind of pushing his luck a little bit. What do you guys think about keeping Job in for that 2nd inning?
I didn't love it. I've been on the side the entire I mean, I think that was a big-time situation to put the rookie in.
You had to. You literally had to. You didn't have the who else are you going to put out there?
I would have put Vest in earlier.
You're going to put more on Vest
I would have earlier.
Yes.
Vest already pitched,
Vest is a
20-something pitches last game. He pitched the game before that. You're going to pitch him another 2 innings in his 3rd straight game when you want to keep him for a Game 5, a Game 5 clincher with Skubal on the mound?
Vest or Foley. Foley hasn't pitched at all.
You'd be more comfortable with Foley in there?
Then Jackson Jobe the second time through. Yeah, I would.
I wouldn't.
Right now.
I'm with you, Nick.
I just thought, I mean,
So you want Foley to
obviously,
come in Saturday because he hasn't pitched in, 2 days?
in that spot, I thought putting Jobe out there was almost reckless. I thought it was just a matter of time before they got to him.
I think you're just being super, super microwave right now.
Why?
Doubting the bullpen.
Putting a rookie in there for his second time.
So you
ever?
didn't want to see Jobe in this series at all?
No,
Where
I
else are you
liked
gonna
him in
put
the first
Not in
inning.
that situation. Yeah, early.
You don't give that kid
Early.
just 1
no,
inning.
leverage situations like that. No.
You're not just going to give him 1 inning. You need to look at what's going on with. They had 6
Nick, I'm
pitchers.
with you on
They had
that.
6 pitchers pitch last game. You're just going to put more on these guys' arms again when you're going to need somebody. Is Skubal going 9 scoreless tomorrow? You're going to need somebody. So give the kid 1 more inning that he can eat. He's probably not going to see any pitches in this next game because Skubal's going to be on the mound the whole time. I would rather put the wear and tear on his arm than a guy we're going to need in the 8th or 9th inning of a clinching game in a Tarek Skubal start to go to the ALCS.
I wanted Hannafy. That'd been the name I thought. Put Hannafy out there. He's not starting.
Instead of Jobe?
Yes.
I thought Jobe did his job, but he obviously got lit up once in that first one with the guy on second, Quan, who I guess is hitting everybody, so I don't blame Jobe too much for that. But to put him out there for the second inning, that's what I didn't like. I did like to see Jobe. I thought he did a good job bouncing back after giving up the big double. But to put him back out there after sitting
So
and
you
watching the
would
Tigers
have put that
pressure
inning
him,
on Will Vest.
I would have put it on Vest or Foley.
I don't.
I thought that
know
was
Foley in
such a
that
big spot,
situation
and you
either.
saw what happened. That was the insurance run that
Yeah.
they got. And I don't know if Jobe in that spot, I like that he got out of it. But to put him back out there, obviously, I just thought that was, a mistake by Hinch. I'm just going to flat out say it. I believe that was a mistake. And I know we're not allowed to criticize
that's the tough
Jesus
part right
himself,
now. Yeah.
AJ Hinch, because he has been by far the best manager
Yeah, you're
in
saying
baseball.
all of this like facetiously. Like, we're not allowed to question him. We're not allowed to criticize him. You're really not, based on what he's been doing throughout the series. These things, this situation, everything he's been doing has got us here to win you games. And you loved it when it was working. If it doesn't work, you can't just say, oh, nope, he shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have done this. The guy's been making these decisions and winning games for you in the playoffs with a bad team. Well, not a bad team, but not a team that should be right here.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
It's been on him. So if you love it when it works, but then question him when it's wrong, it's like the Dan Campbell 4th down stuff.
No one's killing him for it.
Yeah.
They just didn't
That's
like
what
it.
Nick
They
keeps
didn't
saying.
like that
Nick
one.
keeps
I
saying it.
said I didn't like it.
We're
What do you
not-
mean? We have a job
I know.
to do.
I just hate the way he's saying it, like so facetiously. We're not allowed to question AJ Hinch because he's Jesus or something. Like, yeah, he's been Jesus for this team. He's put people in situations to win games. You wouldn't be here without him.
Yeah, I mean, I just think
You
it's
just,
his
you just proved your
playoff.
point also, though. Like,
Yeah, he's right. Like, he should be saying it seriously instead of jokingly.
This is playoff baseball. You're going to criticize every single little decision. That's what we have to do. We have to break it down. And to be honest, I didn't agree with that one. That's okay. I'm not going to agree with everything that he does. I have faith in a lot of the stuff he does. And obviously, he thought Jobe was his best matchup in that spot. I thought putting him out there for that second inning, I would not have done that. And yeah, shout out AJ Hinch. I'm glad he's our manager. You're allowed to criticize him. Every single move in this postseason is under a magnifying glass.
Yeah, and
Like,
he's
it's
made
gonna
the right
be-
decision 80% of the time, 90% of the
you
time.
didn't like Montero coming out early.
No, but it worked and they won the game, and so
Yeah.
I'm not going to criticize it. I said Jobe should start. Jobe should start. Jobe should start.
And this one
but if he
didn't work.
doesn't choose to, I'm not going to criticize him because he's going to make the right decision.
Yeah, I mean, mistakes happen. It's ultimately at the end of the day. Baseball, I can't speak on that as much as I can like football, but sometimes I'd love to say it in football. Sometimes the other guy makes a fucking play.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do when Stephen Kwan's hitting anybody you have out there? Like,
That guy. He needs to be arrested immediately.
sucks.
Honestly,
It
He's
does
a
suck,
fucking
but-
menace.
I expect, like I said, now you've got who are guys that haven't pitched. It's literally Foley and Hannafy. That's it, I think, and Ty Madden.
I wonder if I wonder if you got a restraining order against Stephen Kwan
And go to the game.
and beat him to the beat him to the venue.
Oh, sorry, man. You can't come in.
Just call the guy. Fuck that guy, man.
Yeah, he sucks. But he's so good.
He is so good. Ramirez woke up too. Whatever. It is what it is. More Tigers talk.
Hey, Lorena Rios, you literally are sexually attracted to minors. All right, let's go to break. Tell us about the pregame show, Nick.
A pregame show. How about that? Woodward and Maine. You know who it's with. It's with Matt Broder and Detroit sports media legend Terry Foster. It's every game day. Every Sunday, 8 to 9 a.m., Woodward and Maine. And after that, make sure you check out the New Holland Brewing Company Lions pregame show. Neil Rule and Sean Belegian. Sunday, 10 a.m. to noon on Woodward Sports. And for the home games, make sure you come check out Second Best Bar, where they host the Lions pregame show. Sean Belegian and Neil Rule. Check it out.
And let me tell them about New Holland Brewing. That taller long drink is the best long drink you'll have. I'm telling you, you're not going to want any other seltzer, any other anything when you get a taste of the taller long drink. It's a gin-based cocktail made with real grapefruit puree, locally sourced New Holland small batch gin. It's the best in the game. Get you some taller long drink. You can get it at Total Wine. You can get it wherever you get some good drinks. Taller long drink, it's the best in the game.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Since 1996, Feldman Automotive has been driven to provide a fast, convenient, and first-class car buying experience called the Feldman Advantage. With 18 locations, there's a Feldman dealership in your backyard. Visit feldmanauto.com to find the location nearest you. And catch Woodward Sports Network live from Feldman Chevrolet of Novi every other Monday. Feldman Chevrolet, Detroit's #1 Chevy dealer.
Hi. Every other Monday.
All right.
What up, welcome back to World Heavyweights live on WoodSports.com. I'm easy joined by Small Raxter, Chris,
Hello.
Nicholas Kohloff, Microwave Nick.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, shout out to my little pork butt, Lorena. My little pork butt. Carry it on. See what I did there? Kerry, Rogers, injuries, updates. Smitty, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, it was. I don't know about the Jake Rogers one. I didn't
even know that was a thing.
Yeah, he left the game with an injury yesterday. Obviously, he's gonna play. It's on Saturday.
Scuba start too.
It's scuba start. He's caught every single scuba start so far this year. He's going to catch this game on Saturday. I'm not worried about that. Kerry Carpenter is one that is a little worrying. He is a guy who's got a hamstring injury. Obviously, he is an important bat in this lineup. We saw what he did against Class A, and on top of that, he's been your best OPS guy all year. You know, even though he only hits righties. This is a guy you need. He is a weapon for A.J. Hinch coming off the bench in pitch hit situations. He attacks right-handed pitching when they get out on the mound in front of him. Hopefully he's ready to go. And like I said, if they have to replace him, if they have to replace him with a different player, like they brought up Bly Madrid's
Bly Madris.
They brought him up to the team. He's not on the roster yet, but if they do have to replace Kerry Carpenter on the roster with another player, Kerry Carpenter will be ineligible for the ALCS if the Tigers do make it.
Nick.
Yeah, it's a big hit. There's no other way to put it. That's the guy that literally saved you in Cleveland the first time against Classe. He threw one like 30 rows. He hit one 30 rows deep, it seemed like. Yeah, it's going to be extremely big if Carey can't go. But, I mean, whatever that says, he's going to be on this roster. Honestly, I think he's going to still get a big pinch hit spot. Even if his hammy's not 100%, I think he still comes in the game. I think they're going to have to literally, like, he won't be able to walk. Like, you're not going to take the bat out of his hands. Like, I believe AJ Hinch still uses them in a big spot. Unless he literally can't walk. But yeah. I don't think that's the case.
I'm with you. The call-up did happen, but I'm with you, Nick.
It's gonna be a Gibby 2.0. It's just what's gonna happen.
Yes.
And I'm fine with it.
Kirk Gibson came in injured, hit the home run to win the World Series. It's gonna be Kerry Carpenter, gonna come in injured, gonna hit a home run to advance to the ALCS. He's gonna limp around the bases with the fist pump. It's gonna be the Kirk Gibson 2.0. Shout out Gibby.
Shout out Gibby.
Spartan Dog.
Spartan Dog. Freaking gets his haircut here. Shout out to Cam as well. I could see it happening, man. Kerry's having that kind of year. He's been that guy for us. And you're gonna have to. I just don't sacrifice him for the next series.
No, you can't. You can't. They're not gonna, AJ Hinch will not make that move because he is too essential to what he does. And like I said, without Kerry, if Kerry is unable to play, which I would assume AJ Hinch would he's not getting the start anyways. Kerry Carpenter wouldn't have got the start anyways with Matt Boyd on the mound. So you're going to, pinch hit him for the DH spot. That just means you can't play Ibanez in the field. So it means McKinstry's going to start again. Because Ibanez has to be your DH in case Kerry could get in at bat. He can't play in the field, so you're going to have to DH him. We'll see what happens, but there's no way Kerry gets... He's too important for AJ Hinch. And the hamstring is a thing that will hamper him, but when it comes down to it, if you got Class A on the mound in the 9th inning of a 1-1 game, AJ Hinch is going to pinch hit Kerry Carpenter. You better believe it.
Easy. I want to know where your confidence is. Spenny's 10 out of 10. We're winning this game.
10 out of 10.
He's out with everything lately.
Yeah.
All or nothing.
Microwave.
All or nothing,
yeah,
baby.
Microwave Spence.
Hey, I like the way you're fucking talking to my boy.
No, I want to know where you and Chris are at with this, honestly. Like, going into this game, do you think we have lost some of that special momentum?
We got to show Maz that. Hit the quad.
Hit the quad.
From David Fry.
He's been asking to hit quad.
I was screaming it yesterday.
Hit the quad.
I was like, hit him. Pump it in his ribs. Oh, dude.
The guy named Daquan.
There's a couple
baddie
MILFs in the section. Like,
I'm sure there are baddie MILFs at baseball games for sure.
They were laughing at like the stuff. So I was chirping up the whole game.
What were you saying?
And like I was like, that's a strike from here, Blue. Like, just classic baseball chirps. But he like
we still gotta go to a Little League and do that.
He took I'd be down, dude. I'm so down.
Fight some dads.
He like took time. I forget what inning it was, but he gave himself time because he got hit with the ball in the mask. And like Jake Rogers went to check on him and stuff. I was like, oh, Ump got a little tummy ache. I was chirping his ass. It was fun. I had a great time. If they wouldn't have won that game last night, that would have been one of the best nights of my life. I had so much fun. Shout out my boy Scott. Shout out the Tigers fans. That atmosphere. Athletic can eat shit, dude. The atmosphere was electric.
They took it back.
Yeah.
And to be fair, they hadn't seen, I'm sure we wrote that article, it was like 20-something, and hadn't seen like America like that because it's been 10 years. My confidence level for this Tigers team, though, 7. I mean, I'm definitely still on the plus side. They're a school start. I like that we're actually hitting. Like you said, Carpenter wasn't going to play against this guy either way.
He wasn't going to start, yeah.
So I'm feeling pretty good. Not going to lie. I get 7. 10 out of 10. I'll never be 10 out of 10 on anything. Maybe no, I'm pretty 10 out of 10 on this Cowboys game. But that's later.
I'm 10 out of 10 on that too.
Yeah.
I'm 10 out of 10. We're getting double Detroit donut W's on the weekend.
But yeah, I'm on the plus side for sure.
Shout out Detroit.
Like we're finally hitting. You got Tariq out there. Fuck him.
Yeah. The only reason it's not a 10 out of 10 for me is because it is on the road, and like that's the only thing that's keeping me from giving it a 10 out of 10. So to me, it's between an 8 and a 9. I'll take the cautious route here and go 8. But yeah, there's no reason to really doubt when you have a guy like Tariq Skubal, like Spencer said, you could win off one run. You're not confident, but you could win off one run. You need at max like 3, and you're putting this thing away. So I just trust what they got going, and I until I see him lose in the playoffs, I'm not going to bet against him. That's for damn sure.
Spitty, if Rodgers dings one,
Yeah.
solo or whatever it is, will you match Nick on stash?
I'll go stash for stash. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll do it in the ALCS.
No, you got to do it too.
Yeah, we got to get you in there too.
We'll go a whole.
it's
Yeah, I'll do it.
We'll go show
You
stashes.
barely got a stash.
I
mean,
yeah,
I've got-
it'll look funny, but I'll do it.
I got a decent stash.
You could definitely rock it. You
Should I
got
go-
the build for that whole
Yes.
thing.
Yeah. Oh
Spenny,
yeah.
for sure.
Oh, if Jake Rogers gets an RBI in this game, I'll.
It's not even
Spencer
a
And
day.
they gotta win. They gotta win.
Spencer looks like he's 10 years away from handlebar mustache.
Yeah, 10-1. Jake Rogers got the only RBI.
Satisfied with the
Yeah, if the Tigers win the game and Jake Rogers gets an RBI, I'll go stash for stash with Nick. His is gonna look
Let's
much
go.
better than mine, but I feel like mine could get there a little
You're
bit.
10 years away from a
Definitely.
handlebar
Good.
mustache.
Yeah.
It's crazy how it's different for everyone.
Yeah.
Like you grow one in like a
I wish I could grow a beard like Nick.
10 days.
Nick has an amazing beard game. I don't get shit.
insane,
I don't
Nick's
get
beard
anything
game.
on my
I'm not
cheeks.
even- yeah.
I don't get anything on my cheeks at all.
I didn't get blessed with the locks, fellas. I'll
I
say
hear?
that. My brother.
Nothing.
My brother got blessed with the hair. I got blessed with the facial hair.
Yeah.
It-
I
so
got
he-
blessed with chest hair.
well,
Like awesome, dude.
Sick, dude. Great blessing.
That's the most significant hair I got is my chest hair.
Nice.
'Cause I don't got hairy arms either
yeah, I don't really
at all. Like I got sporadic hair on my arms. It's like literally in like 3 patches.
like cheetah patches.
But I got full chest hair. It's Friday, man.
Not suitable for work.
We're trying to.
Does your brother have a beard game like you though?
No.
That's
He has-
crazy.
He has crazy flow.
My dad's got a full beard, and
Yeah.
my brother Dylan could grow a pretty good beard. My other 2 brothers.
So you still shave your cheeks though?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
No, I'd have to. It's like,
Is it like one?
It's
Like
like,
one or
yeah,
two?
yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
sporadic. I get some. Like if I really tried to grow it out, I could have it like looking stupid, but passable as a beard. But
I'm gonna let my shit go wolf, man. So I can get like Nick. That's crazy.
I'm just trying to be like Nick, man.
Dude, when I was 17, I had a goatee in high school. Like I was rocking a goatee.
That's-
it was,
yeah, that's
it was
crazy.
ridiculous.
This mustache. He had a mustache in like 4th grade. That's why we call him Mustache, my boy.
Really?
Yeah.
4th grade, no joke.
Oh yeah, dude.
No, we had a kid like that named Phil Guides. He literally like a fucking 30-year-old man. It was the weirdest shit. Like teachers probably were definitely like creeped out. But if he wasn't hairy everywhere else, then like dude, he looked like a fucking like grown ass man. I'm not gonna lie, dude. It was weird because he also kind of had like a receding type of hairline. It was
Was
weird.
he tall too?
No.
Smash the like button, people.
That's all. I'm gonna look him up on LinkedIn or
He's
something.
just gonna look up his boy that had a mustache in middle school or in elementary school. We're gonna go to break. We're gonna keep talking.
It was so impressive.
We're gonna talk Tigers or are we gonna talk Lions coming up?
Chat, you let us know.
Chat, let us know. Easy, tell us about Swiss.
Swiss insurance gonna do you right. Oh my god, my heart. Swiss insurance 313-530-1698 or visit them online. Mark at SwissINS.com. Shoot them an email. Your Tigers score prediction or Lions prediction. 313. This guy pays money for this. What is wrong with you? 313-530-1698. I'm sorry, Mark.
It's bear hunting season, and Dan Campbell is hungry for some kneecaps.
If you can just get a hold of them and you start dragging their ass out to the deep, dark abyss, you can drown them.
The Kings of the North are back for another year of the brand new Lions. Make sure you're locked in to Detroit's #1 sports network for all the news and info on your Detroit Lions.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer, is kicking off the game with the best prices on all cars, trucks, and SUVs, like this 2024 Silverado for just $296 a month, or this 2025 Equinox for as low as $371 a month. Our locations in Novi, Highland, New Hudson, Livonia, and Lansing means we have the perfect Chevy right in your backyard. Get the home team advantage every day at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
We are the network for Detroit by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network. Can't get enough Lions coverage? Make sure you catch all Woodward sports shows every game day. Wake up with Woodward and Maine, giving you the latest insight into the Lions locker room and press conferences. Then join the Lions pregame show, highlighting key matchups, injuries, and what to watch for during the game. Follow all the ups and downs of the live game action with our Woodward Watch Party live on YouTube and woodwardsports.com. After the game, check out the instant fan and host reactions with the Lions postgame show. Every game, it's wall-to-wall, kneecap-biting, high-fiving, chest-pumping Lions coverage.
Hell yeah!
Only at Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
1800 Tequila is the official tequila of Woodward Sports Lions watch parties and the pregame show. You can join 1800 Tequila and Woodward Sports for every Lions game live at Hayes Social. Celebrate those wins with smooth 1800 Tequila. It is 1800 Tequila, the best tasting tequila. Please drink responsibly.
What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm easy joined by Spinmo Raxter, Chris, Nicholas Kohloff, a.k.a. Microwave Nick, a.k.a. Mustache Mario, a.k.a. Mr. Hot Dog Suit himself.
Shout out.
Shout out. You heard about that one. Smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend. All right, chat.
Chill out with the hot dog boy.
I know you said like some racist shit. Hey,
relax, bro. We're only allowed to say that.
We didn't get an answer.
We didn't get an answer? Come on, chat. Tigers or Lions?
Or how about them
If you don't choose one, we're gonna let Chris monologue about the Pistons for 15 minutes. Real quick. We can't talk about the Red Wings if we want to. I didn't watch much of the game. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I was at the Tigers game.
Yeah.
I saw the highlights and the lowlights, and I don't want to say this like, oh, it was nothing. Don't worry about it. But I kind of expected that result based on Pittsburgh got blown out 6-0 in their home opener. They were gonna come into this game and they were gonna win this game no matter what. When you got guys. Huh?
Kind of bullshit scheduling wise.
Yeah, kind of bullshit for sure. When you got guys like Evgeny Malkin, Sidney Crosby, Erik Karlsson, these are guys that they're not going to take that shit lying down. And like, this isn't a world-beating Pittsburgh team. They're kind of in the same spot as the Red Wings this year, where they're going to be a fringe playoff team. But you still got one of the best players in the history of the NHL. You've got one of the best Russians in the history of the NHL, and you got a top 10 defenseman of our lifetime. So they're not going to take that lying down, and they were going to win this game for sure. But you still don't like how it happened. You know, a couple sloppy, easy goals getting let up by Ville Husso, which is something that was too familiar when Ville Husso was in net for the Red Wings a couple years ago. He seems to always let kind of the cheap goal in, which you don't like to see. Ville Husso won the job out of camp. He was fantastic, so can't say much about that. I would have loved to see Talbot get the starting spot because that's what you brought him in here to do. But we'll see what happens, man. The defense did not look good. You need to make improvements for sure. You need to play harder, and they can't let those cheap goals in, man. That's what kills them. That's what kills Ville Husso in these starts. Is you see a guy score from the blue line and he wasn't even getting screened that bad, or there wasn't a deflection or anything. It's like, dude, Philly, come on, you have to stop that shot. And unfortunately, a couple of those happened last night.
I think I'm out on Husso. Straight up.
I don't
ever want to see him in the net again.
Whoa.
2 years ago was a long time ago. I
now
swear,
that's microwave.
I thought it was bullshit that he's even on this team. I don't like Ville Husso at all. 2 years ago, when he was actually a quality goaltender, feels like an eternity ago. I don't like Ville Husso at all. Obviously, he got blown out last night. Obviously, no other way around it.
He killed.
Looked horrible.
He got killed.
I'm out on Husso. I thought that was talk about not being able to question people in this town. I thought that was questionable from Stevie.
Yeah.
Even putting him out there.
I mean, yeah, that was, that's a little Lon decision. That's not on Stevie decision, but he earned it in camp. He really did. He looked lights out with all the scrimmages and stuff like that. End of the preseason, he earned that start base because they don't really have a number one goaltender right now. Before the season, before anything started, I wanted it to be Talbot and Lyon. I wanted that to be your 1 and 2. I thought that would be a pretty good setup. Ville Husso earned that start, and he might have earned his way back to that third spot after his performance in Game 1.
100%. And honestly, with this whole goalie situation, Kosa and Augustine have to be coming soon because we need our homegrown prospects because it is so hard to get that number one goalie. But our goaltending's been bad for a while now, and I just think that's one of the things that's, kind of keeping this team from reaching its full potential. I mean, obviously it's one game, and I didn't like Husso before this game, so obviously him getting blown out, I'm not going to say let's throw him right back out there, but I just think if this team wants to get back into the playoffs because they barely missed out last year, you need quality goaltending, and Husso's definitely not that.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's not. Like I said, I wanted Talbot and Lyon to be your 1-2. I think that's what it's going to be down to when it comes to crunch time this season. I think they brought Talbot in here to be the starter in goal. I thought Lyon showed a lot of flashes last year for the Red Wings. Unfortunately, we didn't have another goalie last year. Down the stretch, Lyon was getting every start. He was starting back-to-backs because you couldn't put anybody. You couldn't put Reimer out there. Husso was dealing with the injury. Hopefully Talbot and Lyon can lock that down. I thought Husso was going to be the odd man out as well, but we'll see, man. I didn't like it, and I still don't like it, but we can't keep talking Red Wings, unfortunately. We lost like 40 viewers.
You started, man.
I know. I like hockey, and I wanted to talk about hockey, but I know you guys don't like hockey for some reason. If it's not Lions or whatever is pumping hot, you guys hate us. I just want to talk about the Red Wings. It's okay. We're going to go to break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to talk about the Detroit Lions and their matchup with the Dallas Cowboys. But first, let me tell you about Les Stanford. What happens when you run a great business for over 50 years? You expand and offer more products to more people. That's exactly what Les Stanford did by adding Les Stanford Buick GMC, the same great service the customers come to know and trust on Woodward Avenue, just south of 9 Mile. Check out Les Stanford in Dearborn today and find the brand you want at lesstanford.com. Les Stanford, together, let's ride.
Second best bar in Detroit, located at 42 Watson Street. It's the best bar in Detroit, and it's not even close. Enjoy some smooth Tullamore Dew Irish whiskey while catching the Woodward Sports pregame show. Only at Second Best Bar in Detroit. Make sure you go check it out. Come get some.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Hamp for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
Soroki's Crispy Chicken and Pizza now has signature wings. 7 different flavors, so make sure you tap in Soroki's. It's a limited time offer, so get them while you can. Order a delicious New York style pizza. Get some wings on top of that. It's perfect for game days. Soroki's Crispy Chicken and Pizza. For more information or to find a Soroki's near you, go to Sorokis.com.
What up? Welcome back to What Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm joined by Spinmo Rex, Young Chris, Nicholas Kohloff, a.k.a. Microwave Nick. Smash that like button. Be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Detroit Lions face the Dallas Cowboys. We talked a little bit about this yesterday, Spinny. It's not as emotional as you think it would be. And I think it's because this fan base...
I think everybody expects them to kill him.
Expect them to kill him. And the fan base is... I think we have a higher goal. Like, we're in line with the team. We're not worried about these petty one-offs. I think the Seattle one, they won it just because it's been like a monkey on your back. And I guess the Cowboys kind of been that too, but you beat them last year. You didn't get the satisfaction, but you kind of got the satisfaction.
Yeah.
We have bigger goals for this to be an emotional game. We'll save those for the playoffs. This hasn't been that. However, I did get a little bit emotional this week because Kirby Joseph came on an injury report with a little bit of a hamstring injury. He practiced again today.
Full practice today.
Was it full practice?
Full practice today.
Okay. I saw him out there for the individual drills. He'll be playing, it looks like.
It was on. Yeah, there weren't. It was just everybody else was cleared, good to go, except for Christian Mahogany. He's out.
Yep.
But he practiced
and
in full all week.
He's just got his window open.
Yeah,
too.
he practiced in full all week. He's just probably getting back into shape. You know, as Chase so eloquently put, he had mononucleosis. So that can take some weight off of you. Like a big guy like that, not being able to eat, being in bed all day with mono, he probably lost 20 pounds in a couple weeks. So, he's got to get his sea legs back under him. Hopefully he'll be good to go next week. But yeah, Kirby is playing. Everybody else is playing, obviously, except for the guys on IR. But I can't wait for this game, man. I fully expect the Detroit Lions to absolutely manhandle the Cowboys. Like, I kind of want to bet the alternate spread Lions minus 10.5.
Yeah, I know Maz told me a long time ago, because Maz used to, I don't know if I should say this. Never mind. Maz taught me a while back that whenever you see a spread that's like 3 or 3.5, whoever's favored in that game, if they're at home, that would be like a 6 or 7. But because it's away, they got to
knock it down.
Yeah, they got to chop it down a little bit. So Lions being a favorite here, a minus 3.5. Vegas is predicting, as we've been predicting all week, the Lions are going to smash them.
Yes.
And some news and injury on their side. Deron Bland may make his return against the Detroit Lions this week. Trayvon Diggs, he's playing.
He's questionable as well. Banged up, though.
He's playing.
Yeah.
No longer questionable. Game status, good to go.
Okay.
Eric Kendricks, linebacker, out. Micah Parsons, obviously out. Nick Vigil, not too concerned about him anyway, but he is questionable. He didn't participate in practice all week this week.
Yeah.
But still, I think we're going to kill him. I like the Vegas line. I'll do alternate spread, minus 6.
Deron Bland and Trayvon Diggs are two great players. Yes. Trayvon Diggs, not so much in coverage, but when it comes to taking the ball away, that's where he makes his money, as well as Deron Bland. Like, we saw him get cooked by DK Metcalf bad last year. But he had more interceptions than anybody in the NFL. They are the two most productive interception tandem in the NFL for sure. But it doesn't matter how good you are at picking off the ball when you can't stop the run and you can't get to the quarterback. And that's exactly what the Dallas Cowboys are going to be this week. Like you said, Micah Parsons out, DeMarcus Lawrence IR, Marshawn Nealon IR. They are not. Jared Goff is going to have the most time to throw in this game than any quarterback will the entire season in the NFL.
Oh, it's interesting.
They are not going to lay a finger on Jared Goff. He's going to be back there all day picking apart this defense. Like I said earlier in the week, I wouldn't be surprised if he went 18 for 18 again, because he's going to have all day to wait for somebody to get open, whether it be Amon-Ra St. Brown, Sam Laporta, Jameson Williams, one of his running backs, whoever it is. He's going to be sitting back there drinking his coffee, reading a comic book, texting Kristen Harper back, and then delivering the mail and getting a first down for the Lions. And on top of that, they can't stop the run. We'll get into that and by the numbers at how bad they are at stopping the run. But this Detroit Lions offense is poised to just absolutely throttle the Cowboys defense.
Yeah, the one part I'll give them, and it's more so just based off the things I heard from Dan Campbell and even AG this week, Zimmer. I think it's Mike Zimmer.
Yeah.
Is the right first name. Former Vikings head coach, but he was always a defensive coordinator. They showed him tons of respect this week. So maybe he cooked something up that that allows them to have pressure, whether it be through blitzes and whatnot. I'm still not worried, because we're going to run that football to freeze everything up and open everything up. You got J-Mo, who I don't say he went off again, but he had a big-ass 50-yard bomb last year.
Yeah, somebody just said it in the Woodward Sports chat. I forget who it was. Let me see. Aaron B. J-Mo burned Bland last year. He did. He cooked it.
Yeah.
Bland and Diggs aren't good in coverage. They're really not. They're great at contesting catches and picking balls off, but they're routinely cooked. But it doesn't look that bad because they make up for it by getting an interception.
Nick?
I think this Micah Parsons news is massive when you talk about this game, and they don't look like a scary defense at all with Micah Parsons out of here. So I think,
and DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah, I believe Jared Goff, like Spenny said, is going to have the most time out of any quarterback ever playing football.
Honestly, it's going to be up there.
Yeah, no, honestly, and I think Jared Goff's going to pick him apart. But with that being said, I don't want Jared Goff to throw the ball a million times in this game. I saw what happened when this team lost its game against the Buccaneers, and I don't want to see it ever again this season. You cannot throw the ball 50 times. You can't throw the ball 40 times. Honestly, like, they learned from their mistake, I believe. And I'm glad it happened early because we won't see it again. If Ben Johnson, is obviously going with his gut here, and his gut better tell him run the goddamn rock.
Yeah, and they're going to, because not only will Jared Goff have an easy time doing whatever he wants in the pocket, David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs are going to have an easy time working this defense up and down the field. They are one of, if not the worst rush defense in the NFL. I think they're the worst right now. So you're going to be able to run the ball at will, especially with Eric Kendricks and their interior defensive lineman out as well. I can't remember their defensive lineman's name, but Eric Kendricks, he was the only big acquisition that Jerry Jones made in the offseason, and he was playing well, but he is not playing in this game. Obviously, he's a fantastic middle linebacker. You probably remember him from his days with the Minnesota Vikings, but they're going to be able to run the ball up and down the field. Jared Goff should not throw the ball more than 25 times this game. David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs should both get 20 carries, and they should just absolutely demolish this team.
Establish and run with David Montgomery.
I did it again this week. Shout out Caesar Sportsbook. I did the over-under because it was over David Montgomery rushing yards, which was like 54.
Jesus.
Over Jahmyr Gibbs rushing yards, which was like 53. And under Rico Dowles, which were 41.
That's crazy.
The Cowboys
That's
might not rush for
yards.
41 yards as a team.
Total.
I'm pretty sure they're bottom of the league in rushing the football.
Yeah, they got Ezekiel Elliott and Rico Dowdle.
And Rico Dowdle just finally woke up last week.
Yeah.
And I'll give him, it was against good defense in the Pittsburgh Steelers. Maybe he may have found his thing, but nobody finds that run game against these Detroit
Except
Lions.
for Kenneth Walker.
And the reason why I was freaking out about the Kirby stuff yesterday, feel better about it now, obviously, he's off the report, is that
Dak's going to be throwing that bitch.
Yes, and the guy they got to go to in that situation, CeeDee Lamb. But if you throw that ball enough times, it already happened before in Dallas, Kirby Joseph is prone to cause a turnover, whether it be through the air in form of a interception, or whether he's sending somebody on a helicopter trip like he did his rookie year in Dallas.
That was awesome.
Helicopter.
Amazing. I think it might have been Tolbert too.
I think it was.
I think it was Tolbert. But regardless, that's this game. That's this game in a nutshell. Unless they do what Matthew Stafford and the Rams did, and they kind of did that against the Steelers. They kept everything short and sweet. They passed to every single tight end in that roster, and CeeDee only had like 2 yards and 3 targets.
Yeah.
It was crazy. But
That's
I don't
what
think
you
we're
should
sell
do.
it like that.
Yeah, obviously last year CeeDee Lamb had 227 yards, 100 of it on one catch, but you expect the game plan to be bracket CeeDee Lamb and do what you do, which is stop the run. And if Michael Gallup, if he's still on the team, or Tolbert, or whoever beats you, that second receiver for the Cowboys, you live with that. But CeeDee Lamb's going to get his. We talk about it with Justin Jefferson and with what Calvin Johnson was. Who the fuck cares if CeeDee Lamb goes for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns? Lions are going to win 31-14. Like he's the only guy on this offense that you're worried about. So you can bracket him with Kirby and put Terrion or Carlton Davis on him. I'm not worried about this game at all. This is probably the most stress-free I've been a Lions game in a long time.
It's crazy because this is one that's built up. They literally made America's Game of the Week.
Yeah.
Tom Brady on the call for this one.
Oh my
and it's just
God,
because it's the Dallas Cowboys. We are America's team, and that's what I built this game up as this week. The battle for who's taking the throne, because they've always been given that. I don't know why. I mean, maybe, are they really the most popular team? Is that
No,
a real thing?
they
I really
think they
don't believe
are.
that. They're like the fucking McDonald's of the NFL. Like that's all they are is a brand.
Yeah.
They've never really been anything real, at least in my lifetime. They did anything in the 90s before I was born or fucking competent enough to understand what football was. Fuck the Cowboys. Fuck all the national media coverage they get. It's constantly shoved down your throat. You're told they're contenders when they're absolutely positively fucking not.
No,
you
they're not.
see it with your own goddamn eyes. They're not beating anybody above 500.
They're the third
Fuck
worst
this
team. They're the third best team in their own division.
I cannot wait to beat their fucking face in and take over the title of America's team.
I hope we wear the black jerseys again. I really do. Because Jerry Jones doesn't like the blacks. So you have him out there. God damn it. It hurts even more. And just bully, because we are going to bully the Dallas Cowboys on the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. Just absolutely abuse these guys. They say everything's bigger in Texas. Well, this L is going to be a lot bigger because we are going to absolutely demolish them, man. I can't wait. I'm going to be so happy. Like I can't.
You make me nervous. Relax.
I can't remember being this stress free.
Just stop saying everything you're saying. You're making me nervous.
We're gonna lose.
We're fucked.
Yeah, oh no,
It's over.
It's over.
No.
I've been calling everything. I'm just saying.
If we add up Spencer's like win margins, the Lions would be like plus 970 points by the end of the season.
It's true.
But no, I think, the thing that favors the Lions drastically in this, other than talent, skill, and coaching and everything that goes into this game, is the fact that if you do got to make it ugly to win, if you're Dallas, nobody can play ugly ball like the Lions. The Lions have geeked out some ugly wins early in the season and been in some ugly games. They're not afraid to make it ugly, so there's just no scenario where Dallas can win. And before we get to props and all that, maybe I should save it for this, but I just want to do it now. I know it's like minus 20,000 the odds on this, but I am taking the over of 1.5 mentions of Easy saying something that Tom Brady said in the broadcast on Monday's show because of how much he loves Tom Brady.
That's fair.
I mean, I don't love Tom Brady like that,
but you always use him to justify your points. You're always like,
Tom
Brady said
one thing.
Hey, I'm not judging. Just like you shoot
He always uses Tom Brady to justify everything he says.
You're right.
And then a guy like Tom Brady reiterated it. Of course, I'm gonna bring that as evidence to the table. The guy's 7 rings.
Like Tom Brady's kind of sucked so far in his broadcasting career. Like he really hasn't been good at all. Greg Olsen.
Really listened to him yet.
Greg Olsen's much better. But I am excited to hear what he has to say about Goff and to see Goff orchestrating this offense. See what Brady thinks about him in real time.
What if he just shits on him?
Yeah, this guy, you're telling me this is the guy they're comparing me to? He fucking sucks.
I remember going up against Goff in that Super Bowl where he got shut out.
Shut down. Yeah, we'll see.
This guy's my son.
That's honestly what I'm looking most forward to.
Talk about the Super Bowl.
Get some more validation on the Goff takes from Tom Brady as well. I'm saying this is the type of game you need to play with Jared Goff. Set the play action up. Give him these easy throws. He's going to get it every single time.
That's your Tom Brady?
Yeah, kind of.
This just sounds like a white
guy.
Yeah.
Tom Brady is
to
pretty
be fair, he
white.
doesn't sound that
He's almost
unique.
as white as he gets.
I mean, it's a bar, but because he's so white, it made it kind of cringe. He's like, who's your hero? My dad.
My dad.
Yeah.
My dad.
Where's your Tom Brady?
My Tom Brady? I don't know.
You guys remember
What
that
does
Under
that
Armour
even
commercial
mean?
with the accent?
You got Tom Brady
You got Tom Brady?
impersonation?
Tom Brady impersonation?
Oh, God, no.
I'm the guy on the fucking mannequin. I am the guy on the cutout.
What's that from?
The Under Armour
The Under
commercial.
Armour commercial, yeah. That's what I was talking
sorry.
about. Yeah.
Oh, I am the guy on the freaking cutout. Like you saying, Tom Brady's got a Boston accent. It's a really funny commercial.
Like, you fly
I
for
can't hear
Boston?
what you're saying. Oh yeah, I'm the quarterback. It's really funny. Tom Brady's just getting pissed off. He's like, I'm from California. I went to the University of Michigan. Yeah, I play in Boston, but I don't have a Boston accent. I don't got a Boston accent.
It's Matt Damon. Shame on you.
Yeah, it's a really good commercial.
To be honest, if anything speaks to like the conversations we had in the past about donors and giving money to Michigan, he don't really rep the Michigan brand too hard.
Michigan fans didn't want him.
Oof.
Yeah, they wanted that one kid.
Yeah, who was the other guy's name?
L.
I don't even remember.
It's
Somebody in the
Henson,
chat.
Drew Henson.
Drew Henson.
Yeah.
I mean,
he took the job back though.
He goes back and he
rarely ever.
He was there with Harbaugh. He was in the locker in like meetings and stuff. I saw that a couple times.
Yeah, for like big games.
Oh, like preseason. Yeah, I mean, like talking to the students and stuff.
I feel like you don't rep that block in like most of them.
I feel like a lot of those fans at the time, I mean, obviously, I don't even think I was born yet, but I think, they always want the flashy new toy, the flashy new guy that's the backup.
I mean, Drew Henson was like a 5-star.
Jared Goff.
He was.
Kind of.
Everyone, Hendon Hooker, better start him. Shout out
want
Travis
that
making us
sexy
look
new
stupid
toy-
on
yeah.
Twitter. That was bad.
That was bad.
Yeah, shout out Trav. We love you.
Sorry, I almost did. I did something way worse than what Trav did on Twitter.
What'd you do? Oh, you dick.
No.
That was crazy, Cass.
That time you actually posted your dick in your Instagram story.
Shit. Brett Favre.
God damn it.
I posted a video on the.
Is this
on
like
the-
herpes?
Remember when we used to do the fun videos? Like the funny videos on the Woodward
relax
account?
and talking about your dick and go straight to fun videos.
When we used to do the funny videos,
Yeah.
me and Easy used to post like a meme video once a day from the Woodward account.
Oh.
And I posted one of like a tsunami hitting a beach. And I was like, when the Honolulu blue Kool-Aid hits, and people like start, they're like, 12,000 people
I'll put
died.
it this way.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Spinney posted multiple deaths. And not just that one time, on multiple occasions.
Yeah, but that one was, I mean, we don't know the other people died.
Pretty sure that pool guy died.
That one was bad.
Yeah, bro.
Got traction, though.
Yeah.
It got traction. And honestly, the tsunami one it had like 60 likes in like 10 minutes. But I
did well.
I took it down because I didn't know that it had just happened like last week. I didn't know. I just saw the video. I was like, oh, that'd be funny.
He knew. That was funny.
But there's always that.
It's just a corporate account. You can't really do it from like from your personal.
Let's go to break and we'll come back. We're going to keep talking Lions. But first, let me tell you about Lady Jane's. Walk in any Lady Jane's haircuts for men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a $20 haircut, a scalp massage, a hot leather neck shave, and a hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Just scan the QR code.
Let's go,
and get your
Anakin.
coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Prove that you can get just as strong at Planet Fitness. We're seeing if people can tell the difference between our 75-pound dumbbell and a 75-pound dumbbell from an overpriced competitor gym. Okay, the old flick test, that never fails.
There's literally no difference.
Plus, you can save $28 or more when you join today. Wow.
Why would I pay more to lift the same weights?
It's the Planet Fitness Strong Choice Sale. Save $28 or more. Join for $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends October 10th. Planet Fitness. Light price, strong choice.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts, Woodward Sports.
Have you ever thought about volunteering but don't know where to start? Start the Salvation Army's Red Kettle campaign. Visit registerthering.com to sign up for shifts. You'll have the option to choose a 2-hour session at a physical Red Kettle site or participate in a virtual bell ringing shift to raise funds from the comfort of your own home. Visit registerthering.com. In person.
What?
I thought Nick fell.
Oh, no. He just dropped his phone.
Visit registerthering.com. In person starts November 7th through Christmas Eve, excluding Thanksgiving and Sundays. Registerthering.com.
Hello.
Welcome back. WoodwardSports.com. Woodward Heavyweights. I'm Easy Spimo Raxter. I'm Chris.
That
Nicholas
ball's pretty
Kohloff,
fire.
a.k.a. Microwave Nick. Smash that like button. Be a friend. Tell a friend. And share the stream. It's time. I wish we copywrote the segment. However, we did it, and now you're seeing it across all NFL shows and
True.
sites.
Everybody
and
wants to be the
streams.
Heavyweights. Damn, shout out to the Hat and Beard Show.
Shout out to Hat and Beard, real one.
10 gifted subs in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Noah got one? What a waste, dude. I should block him.
Wait. So you can get one as a mod?
I guess.
Yeah.
I've literally never got
I got one time.
I've
And
never
then
got
you guys
a sub,
said, it's not
ever.
a big deal, Chris. Shut
Chase
up.
got one too?
Chase got
Damn.
one.
Chase got
too.
one? Damn it.
Damn.
I just commented, so maybe I get one. Shout out to Hat and Beard Show.
Shout out to the Hat and Beard Show.
Great Instagram follow.
Me and you both, damn.
Huh?
We both did
Oh, both said damn. Damn.
That's dope. That's
Follow him on
dope.
Instagram. Follow him on YouTube as well. He does like those AI shorts.
Yeah.
It'd be like a down
You say you
Trump.
just dropped a sick Amon-Ra video.
Yeah.
So go check that out after the show.
They're honestly fucking hilarious. But either way, it's time for the
Buy
segment.
the numbers.
Yes. That
Buy
was
the
fun. Yeah.
I mean,
Jesus.
you were taking a while.
Wow. I mean, this guy. Go.
All right, buy the number.
Christ.
My,
Hi, I'm Daniel.
my first number for buy the numbers is 135. The Dallas Cowboys are allowing 135 rushing yards per game so far this season.
Ugh.
That is awful. You need to go out there. You need to take advantage of that and buy the numbers. Both Lions running backs are going to hit their over this week. You better believe that. Take that to the Caesar Sportsbook and cash it.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Detroit Lions, 46% on EPA per rush attempt. Every single time. I'm sorry, 56%. Let me correct myself. 56%. Meaning every single time they rush that football is going for net positive yardage. Majority of the time. That is hype. And you just mentioned how bad the Dallas Cowboys rushing defense is. The Detroit Lions are going to run all over this team. I'm about to get a David Montgomery jersey for my son, from my guy Pete Bukowski, because he already conceded a little bit there. So shout out.
He did?
I've texted him. I'm trying to get him to. I think he's going to.
So he's not conceding.
He's not conceding. I'm looking at him. He's got to.
I'm getting $50 off Darius, too, because at the draft, I said Jaden Reed was going to be a better wide receiver this year than Romeo Doubs. And he was like, no, Dobbs is the number one. I was like, no, Jaden Reed's going to be the number one.
Reed's been a man through multiple quarterbacks.
Jaden Reed is a dog, bro. I'm telling you, he's one of my favorite Spartans of all time. I love Jaden Reed.
Didn't he say he thought the Lions were going to draft him?
I wish the Lions drafted
him. I think I did see that, yeah, on Amon-Ra St. Brother podcast.
Brian Branch and Sam Laporta.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Like, yeah.
That's pretty good.
I looked it up.
Is that who's okay?
Yeah, they got him before our 3rd round pick.
Oh, okay, yeah, so can't be too.
Plus, we traded with the Packers to get that
I
pick.
love Jaden Reed, though. Jaden Reed's the man. All right, Nick, you got any numbers?
Yeah, I got a couple for you, but I'll start with this one while we're on this topic. 151.3.
By the numbers.
That is the Lions rushing yards per game, which ranks 7th in the NFL. And I want this number to get basically to the 160 mark, where it's going to be the 3rd ranked rushing in the NFL behind the Ravens and the Commanders, because they obviously have rushing quarterbacks, so their numbers are going to be skewed a little bit.
Yeah.
But I want us to have the best rushing offense in the NFL when it comes to a normal set instead of having the running quarterback. The Cowboys, not great against the run, so I believe Lions go for $180, maybe around 200 yards this week against the Cowboys.
By the numbers.
By the numbers.
I want to see him up by that 180, 200 yard mark for
I
sure.
like it. Chris?
All right, so mine's kind of a simple one, but I like it. 11. The Dallas Cowboys this season so far have given up 11 first downs by penalty, which is right behind,
Nice.
and they're 2 behind second place. So this is a team that not only can they not defend the run, and the Lions are going to have their way there, but they're also going to give up penalties that are resulting in first down. So smash the over on whatever the Lions' points are. Adjust the total however you want, because not only can they not stop the run, but when they do decide to pass, these guys hold them and grab and all that. So yeah, give the Lions points.
I like it. We talked about Diggs and Bland. They're kind of feast of famine. It's either interception or they're going to get burnt or get called for a penalty. So I like that a lot. My next number is 4.4. By the numbers. The Dallas Cowboys allow 4.4 yards per carry on the ground. 4.4 yards per carry. That's to mere mortals, not to David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs running behind the Lions' offensive line. I would expect both Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery to average over 5.5 yards per carry against this Dallas Cowboys team this week. They're going to be gashing them in the run game. It's going to be bad. Like if we get down to a 4th and 5, I wouldn't be surprised to see Dan Campbell running up the gut with David Montgomery, because this Dallas Cowboys run defense is so bad. The Lions are going to take advantage of it.
I like that. The Dallas Cowboys' highest point total in the season has been 33. The Detroit Lions are the 5th strongest scoring defense in the league right now. The rest of those games, the Cowboys, 19 against the Saints, 25 against the Ravens, 20 against the Giants, and only 20 against the Steelers last week. The Detroit Lions have been pretty sturdy on defense outside of the Seattle game. I expect them to hold this Dallas offense to not much. Another piece of this Dallas offense why I think the scoring should be limited. Every time you think about the Dallas Cowboys, from DeMarco Murray to Ezekiel Elliott, to even a little bit of Tony Pollard last year too, or the past 2 years, I should say, it's always been that run. They've always been kind of helped out by that run. Mm-hmm. And then Dak goes out there and throws it deep after you establish that. They don't have that this year.
They do not.
There is no run game. They don't have an identity. They don't know what they are. And the Detroit Lions defense finally felt like they've established their identity and who they are and who they want to be. I think the Detroit Lions defense also is almost as dominant as our offense this Sunday. By the numbers.
Nick?
By the numbers.
625.625 is the Dallas Cowboys winning percentage at home over the last 10 seasons, which ranks 9th best in the NFL. We know one thing, fellas. The stripes are in Jerry's
Bitches, they come, they go.
goddamn pocket when it comes to Dallas. Every single time. Shout out D-Man.
They're going to be in the hot tub with him.
Yeah, on the party bus, on the Cowboys party bus. Like, what are we doing? The NFL is a goddamn joke for this. I think it's bullshit, and I think we got to expect to get some calls not go our way in Jerry's world. So that's why I believe you just got to put that behind you, run the rock, like I said in my other number, and just take care of business. This is a must-win for the Lions. You can't go into Jerry's world and lose for the 4th straight time.
Chris?
For me, it's 12.
By the numbers.
It's 12, and this is because this is a number I expect to drastically change. Lions are 12th in the NFL in rushing yards right now. That is something that I expect to drastically change after this.
That's crazy.
Think they're about, though, to be fair, they're about 60 yards away from top 5 or from just outside top 5. And Baltimore's just running away, dude. They already have 1,000 yards.
Well, they got Lamar Jackson.
That's what Nick was saying. Yeah.
So for me, I expect this number. And this isn't just a Dallas thing. This just goes beyond. Like, this team has to be a top 5 rushing team with this duo you got in the backfield. Like, it's just unacceptable to be anything less than that. Have you ever had a
dream?
They had their bye week already, and a lot of teams haven't. So that's definitely something that you got to factor in.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should be higher than that. Next up, my next number.
By the numbers
is 10. In 5 games against the Dallas Cowboys, Jared Goff has been sacked 10 times. He won't see the turf tonight. He won't see the turf on Sunday. They're going to protect him like, I don't know. I don't even know. They're going to protect him.
Better than you Trump that day.
They're going to protect him like a mama bear protects her cubs.
Have you seen Putin's security guard?
No.
That guy.
I don't watch Putin highlight tapes.
Well, security guard has a highlight tape and just fucking like doing one of those fucking shooting things.
Jared Goff is going to be, his jersey is going to be untouched. This man is going to be clean as a whistle, and they're not going to get him down. By the numbers.
By the numbers. Jordan Lewis, Detroit native, known rival of Amon-Ra St. Brown. It is noted and quoted and recorded and posted on the World Heavyweights and the Woodward Sports social media channels when Amon-Ra was asked who his least favorite cornerback was. Had nothing to do with coverage. It was Jordan Lewis. It's basically off of what he's doing. He's yapping his mouth. However, Jordan Lewis has walked the walk this year. He's only allowed 3.4 yards per target when he is the nearest defender. That's the second fewest among 28 slot cornerbacks in the league with at least 10 targets faced. Jordan Lewis, Amon-Ra St. Brown, a matchup I'm looking forward to. Yeah. And by the way, just real quick, I know that's good for him on this year, but that initial rivalry, it's like LeBron and Lance Stevenson.
Yeah. Lance had a good year.
Yeah, good year. Jordan's
having a good year.
That's what this is.
Even a broken clock works twice a day.
But one guy is well known with just his first name. And both those two, Amon-Ra, LeBron. The other guy, you got to get the first name last. You can't just throw a Lance out there and be like, who the fuck?
Yeah, Lewis.
Yeah.
Who?
Lance Franklin.
Rashard Lewis?
Yeah. What? Who? Jordan.
Lance Parrish?
Michael? No. He's not an Amon-Ra stature. Amon-Ra, you got fucking...
I personally think of Jordan Belko whenever I hear Jordan. Shout out Jordan Belko.
Shout out.
Jordan Belko.
Shout out Dak Prescott. My number is 4. But it will be after Sunday.
Jordan Sparks
6. Dak Prescott, number 4, but after Sunday it's going to be 6 interceptions, and I'm calling Terry on time.
I thought you meant his jersey number. I was like, what?
No, that's hilarious. No, I'm calling it now. Terry on time. He gets his first interception in a Detroit Lions uniform against Dak. Throw a lot of picks.
You gonna put your money where your mouth is on Caesar Sportsbook?
For sure. Let's go.
I like it.
Let's go,
Chris.
Last one, boys. And this is the only team in the NFL to do so. My number is 0. The Detroit Lions have 0 fumbles this year. They take care of the rock.
Knock on wood.
Well.
Yeah, knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
Chris, you're on fire with your numbers.
That's a good number.
By the numbers.
By the numbers. Not only are our running backs good at running the ball, they're good at taking care of the ball. Let's go to break. If you needed to have somebody take care of your nagging wife, who should you go to?
Bobby the Hitman.
Stephen
Kwan the Hitman.
Shut that trap up.
No, seriousness. Did you find out your wife's a Stephen Kwan fan? known supporter of the Cleveland Guardians.
Does she just keep talking?
Call Kevin and Captain at KDK Law. They got your back. 10 plus years experience, 24/7 availability. They will pay your first-time filing fee for time the heavyweight sent you. 248-971-0476. Scan the QR code above my head. It's Kevin and Captain at KDK Law. They've got your back.
It's bear hunting season, and Dan Campbell is hungry for some kneecaps.
If you can just get a hold of them and you start dragging their ass out to the deep, dark abyss, you can drown them.
The Kings of the North are back for another year of the brand new Lions. Make sure you're locked in to Detroit's #1 sports network for all the news and info on your Detroit Lions.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer, is kicking off the game with the best prices on all cars, trucks, and SUVs, like this 2024 Silverado for just $296 a month, or this 2025 Equinox for as low as $371 a month. Our locations in Novi, Highland, New Hudson, Livonia, and Lansing means we have the perfect Chevy right in your backyard. Get the home team advantage every day at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
This little dispensary is not only your local cannabis plug, but right now, if you spend $25 or more and scan this QR code and bring it in, you'll save up to $10 on your purchase. Bring it into this location. That's right, there's multiple locations. That's why they're your local cannabis plug. You must be 21 up and older to participate. Visit disposhops.com to find one near you.
That shit was dude. Oh, man. That's probably
Send
the
it to
funniest
Chris
thing.
so we can close the show with it, please.
That's probably the funniest thing I've ever seen on the show.
That was awesome. Shout out to Unky Nick with that one.
Shout out.
Anything that makes you nervous about this Dallas game at all, outside of Spinney being overly the top with the...
I think Chris just saying that we've never fumbled all season.
Yeah,
that kind of scares me.
That felt like one too. it really did, honestly. And not like nothing against you.
I know. I was like, as I saw that number, because I was like, we're the only team.
Dude,
Shit.
that's not Taylor Decker. That's me.
Oh, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that looks like me.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
That literally looks like me without a beard.
Here's Taylor Decker in the Madden game.
Dude, that's me without a beard.
Which, by the way, he has a fucking beard. Has had a beard since forever. I don't remember a beardless Taylor Decker ever.
He's tatted the fuck down,
Tatted the
too.
fuck up. I don't get it, Madden.
That literally looks like me.
Skill points
That's
available.
racist.
It did look a beardless Spinney. Yeah, it made him a right-wing politician.
Should I send him just the one of Nick just saying it, just that, and that's what we'll end with?
Whatever one we got, whatever one was read.
Whatever, however you want.
All right. Yeah, I'm with you.
Chris.
CD makes Andrew Jones nervous. C's the only thing that makes him nervous. Nick, you want to say something? I apologize.
Oh, yeah. No, I just think just being in Jerry's world, just where we've gotten screwed by the refs
referees.
so many goddamn times. And it's literally like we knew it was going to happen last year. We were like, how is it going to happen?
Yeah.
That was unbelievable how
Officiating's
bad
been
that call was.
Awful this year.
Yeah, I think it's been the worst it's ever been. And I like
last night
a lot
during
of
that
money
Thursday
involved,
night game.
A lot of money involved nowadays.
I
know
I
we're
hate
probably
being that
not
guy.
allowed to say that, but it's true.
It's very fucking true. Last year, almost felt like the start of it with the Lions game. At least the most memorable one for me, obviously as a Lions fan. But even last night, I know you guys with the game, you probably having a good time doing other things. But the Thursday night game was on. There was a punt return where the ball literally you could see it hit the guy's glove, and the announcers were talking about it and everything. And then Kyle Shanahan threw a challenge flag on it because his guy recovered the ball then after. And they did it. They said they only had the broadcast version of of the punt return.
I'll literally
How
call
was that
in Stephen Kwan to perform a hit if the Cowboys mess
Cheat
up.
again.
That's what he
if
does.
the Cowboys cheat again. Yeah, because that's what he does. He kills people for hire. So, allegedly,
Dead in a river.
Yeah, allegedly he
But no,
kills people.
The
and gets
officiating got
money
a
for
fucking
it.
hand though. Stephen Kwan's fault.
It is Stephen Kwan's
Yeah.
fault. Yeah.
Also can't
He's
be
also-
around any schools.
Cannot be around
schools.
Yeah, can't be within 10 miles of a middle school.
He's running an illegal gambling ring, and that's why these calls are happening, or
It's
no
true.
calls.
It's true.
It's why he's not the best hitman, because he can only kill in certain areas.
I heard Stephen Kwan is the root of Cleveland's fentanyl problem.
Oh, dude.
I heard
the same.
I heard he's a big dealer.
It's been on the rise ever since
they
he got
call him
there.
Finty Quan.
Fenty Quan.
Finty Quan. That's his nickname in the streets.
Quanny Fence.
Quanny Fence. Yeah.
I got some numbers for you guys. You want to run through them?
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
All right, fellas. Dak Prescott, passing yards. Over under 282.5.
Over.
Over. He's gonna have to go over. He's not gonna be.
They're gonna throw the ball 60 times.
It's been. I argued with somebody on this on Twitter. They're like talking about the Detroit Lions passing defense, and it's 27th again right now. You had the Stafford game. You had the Geno game. But if that's all teams can do against you, the numbers are gonna look that way.
Look at per attempt. Look at the numbers per attempt.
I mean, another thing to look at too. 55 attempts for, I believe, both those guys. Over 50 attempts for Stafford.
So when you throw for 270 yards against the team, it's like, damn, that's pretty good. But then you see it took them 55 attempts to do it.
And then it's not good.
It's not good.
Chris?
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what you got to do. Like, that was what I was thinking for my parlay, is part of it being the over on passing, but then the under on rushing for them, because that's what they're gonna have to do. If you can't run the ball, you got to throw it.
Over.
Runyon in the Woodward Sports
Locking
Chat says Quan is the Asian Diddy.
Facts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Heard that before.
He's a part of the triads.
Yeah.
All right, Jared Goff, 243.5 passing yards. 243.5. I'm going under 243.
What was it? Sorry?
243.5. I'm going under here because I think we rushed the ball for around 200.
I would go
yards.
under as well here. Yeah, I think we're going to rush the ball for over 200 yards. So, Jared Goff, he's going to have a good day, but he's not going to be asked to do much because he's not going to need to. They're just going to pick him apart with the run. Pick him apart.
That's a tough one, man. Last time I thought this was going to be the case, he had the 18 for 18 game, which I guess only 18 attempts. He still killed it.
Dude.
J-Mo, I don't know, man. I'm going to go over. 243?
243.
You get 250 and still, 260.
Yeah, he had what, 273 against...
Yeah, I mean, it might have been more. 292, I feel like it was. I could be off on that. I could be way off on that. But no, I'm going over on that one.
Chris?
292, that's sweet.
Yeah, you have to go. You have to go under just because common sense tells you that this is going to be a blowout. And you made a good point, Easy, that it could only take Goff like 15 throws against the Dallas defense to get the over. But ultimately, I can't. I just got to assume that they're going to run the ball. They're going to get an early lead, and Jared Goff's job is just going to be clocking in and out. It's not going to be nothing too strenuous. It'll be a cool, calm day at work.
Speaking of clocking in and out, it's all David Montgomery does. He clocks in, gets the job effing done every time. Monty, 56.5 rushing yards. Going over, baby. Going over.
Real quick, sorry, just a sidebar here. Mike Hard in the Woodward Sports Chat asked what's the record for most consecutive completions. That's a good question. It's 25. So Ryan Tannehill, Marcus Mariota, Philip Rivers, and Nick Foles are all tied with 25 consecutive completions. No quarterback has ever thrown 26 in a row without one failing to complete.
Some great names there.
So Goff needs...
tells you about the quality of
Goff
throws they're
needs,
making.
Eight straight catches in this game, and he'll set the record, which is not inconceivable. Inconceivable! That's all right.
Very, very possible.
Very possible.
He started 13 for 13 against the Cards, too.
Yeah. I'm going to go over on David Montgomery.
Under Jared Goff breaking that record.
I would go over. I would say he breaks it.
Yeah, I'd go over, too. I know Montgomery won.
No,
I'll go under.
Under on the record? What?
I said Nick's all mad.
I'm excited.
You guys didn't use my number.
No,
but for real, like that's not.
Never answer my questions, Dan.
That's not crazy. Like he could easily do that.
Yes, he's been 2 games in a row now.
Cardinals I would say yes. Mike Hard, I would say yes. He breaks that record.
As far as David Montgomery for 56 yards, I would take the over. For sure, for goddamn sure. I can see him finishing the last run over with fucking 2 guys on his back. Like he's fucking big oncoming by the house to see the nephews. Dave Montgomery.
I kind of want to do. I already did another parlay of Lions -3. David Montgomery first touchdown, or David Montgomery touchdown.
Hoff
David Montgomery over. I kind of want to do David Montgomery 2 touchdowns and put
I love David Montgomery.
A nice chunk of change on it.
I might throw a massive amount of money on David Montgomery rushing yards.
Yeah.
I love it. He's been all over the media over the bye week, too.
Yeah.
Did a lot of interviews.
David Montgomery's going to put it. He this is something he could get on the first drive.
I'm kind of expecting it on the first drive.
Because first drive is David Montgomery drive. They're going to give him a lot of handoffs. I could see him getting over 40+ yards on that first drive alone.
40+ yards.
Chris, David Montgomery over under.
Are you sure you don't want to use your number, or are we using Nick's?
We'll use Nick's.
Okay.
He put a good segment together. We'll put it on the fridge so everybody can see it.
Gold star.
Yeah, give him a gold star.
Yeah, no, I'll take the over. I'm taking the over, man.
Andrew Jones asked, "How's Monty only 56 yards?" I apologize, Chris. The reason why, because you have another man named Jahmyr Gibbs. Nick, what's the over under for Gibby?
More than David Montgomery's at 58.5.
Over! I will take the over as well. These running backs for the Detroit Lions, they make me think of my youth, smoking cigarettes and eating baguettes. Over! Jahmyr Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs over by far.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm taking both of them.
I said this 2 weeks ago. Last time we were in the studio, did this segment. I was like, and you guys woed me about it. I don't know if you were here or not, but Gibbs, I'm almost every week gonna take the over because he's just always open to breaking one out for like 20+ yards. Led the league last year.
Yeah.
And didn't even play the entire, he played sparingly the first couple of weeks, had the hamstring injury, and then split the fucking carries the rest of the way through. He's a beast.
RIP explosive, but that's what Jahmyr Gibbs is. Some might call him electric. Some might call him the electrician. Jahmyr Gibbs, man, he is one handoff away from a 70-yard touchdown every single time he touches
They have a new nickname, by the way.
Yeah, Sonic and Knuckles. I said it. I said that weeks ago. I did.
Really?
I swear to God.
Sure.
I actually like it. Big
there.
That's a great one, Easy. Thanks for bringing it to our attention.
No problem, man. I got you.
Said it.
Going over, Chris?
Yeah, man.
That's me.
Over. What are we doing here? It's the Lions rushing.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Let's get to some receivers, fellas, and we're gonna start with.
I'll kill all of you.
CeeDee Lamb 86.5 receiving yards, fellas.
Oh fuck, man! I don't want to answer this one.
What is it?
86.5.
Over.
Over like Gobert.
Yeah, I would take CeeDee Lamb's over yards, catches, and a touchdown. He's all they got. They're going to be throwing him the ball a lot. I wouldn't be surprised to see him have north of 14 targets in this game. They're going to throw him the ball a lot.
Yeah, I gotta go over. I mean, even if he does get the ball and a short catch and slant, he's so fucking fast too. They could take it for a few more. And last time, I believe he was targeted 13 times against, or 15 times. He caught 13 of them against us last time. CeeDee, all due respect, he's a dog. You gotta give him his credit.
Yeah,
it's true.
I'm going over too. I see this game being like one of those games last year where one receiver goes off. We saw CeeDee do it last year. We saw Justin Jefferson do it where, no disrespect, we have a much better secondary room, but they have no options but to pass the ball.
All right, real quick, just strictly over under. St. Brown 76.5. Spenny.
Over.
I think he'd be right at that. I probably wouldn't bet that one.
Real quick.
He'll be at 80.
Under. We go a little bit over. Fuck you, Chris. All right.
All right.
Over.
We'll go over.
Over.
All right, what's the next one?
I'm going over. J-Mo 43.5.
Over.
He's gonna get that in his first reception. Come
Rudy
on, now.
over. Yeah, that's one catch.
Chris.
Oh, I said over too. Too.
Sammy Lapotz, baby, 41.5. Over, under, receiving yards. Shout out Caesar Sports.
Under.
41 is a good number.
It is like earning the money. No Stephen Kwan, but under.
I would go in there as well. Even without Eric Kendricks, they're going to be running the ball a lot. I can't see.
He's been the odd man out, but getting 50-40 every game.
Yeah, he's going to be right around there, 40-something.
It's a around the nose.
I think this is a Laporta breakout game.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he
Why
finally.
come?
How come?
Yeah.
I think we're going to be able to run the ball, and we're going to get back in Jared Goff's play action bag, and that's where he tends to find Sam Laporta down the field. I think he'll be able to run after the catch, and I think for this offense to get where we all want it to be, Sam Laporta has to be a big part of it.
Yeah, for sure. We do got to go to break, though. We'll be right back, and then we're going to do the Friday Pick'em. So let me tell you guys about Planet Fitness. No matter where you are, there's Planet Fitness close by. More than 15 Metro Detroit and thousands more throughout the world. At Planet Fitness, you'll experience a squeaky clean gym, tons of equipment, friendly, knowledgeable staff, and a totally judgment-free atmosphere. Did you know that all Planet Fitness memberships include fitness training for no extra cost? If you want perks, though, how'd you pull up the Planet Fitness and forget the perks? You can get the black card and get use of menus like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and tanning beds. Also with access to over 2,500 locations worldwide. For more information or to join today, visit your local Planet Fitness or go to planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential. The watch party this weekend at Hey Social. Come out, have a beer with the boys. Literally, though, Sunday, you're not doing anything else. It's an away game. You're not going to be downtown. Come out to Hey Social. I'll be there. We're watching the game. We're getting drinks. We're getting food. It'll be a lot of fun. Hey Social, watch party, presented by New Holland Brewing Company, Sabbath Coffee Roasters, Soroki Crispy Chicken and Pizza, and 1800 Tequila, live there. Hey Social, 22 and Hayes, watch party, post-game show. Be there.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Hamp for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
To prove that you can get just as strong at Planet Fitness, we're seeing if people can tell the difference between our 75-pound dumbbell and a 75-pound dumbbell from an overpriced competitor gym. Okay, the old flick test, that never fails.
There's literally no difference.
Plus, you can save $28 or more when you join today. Wow.
Why would I pay more to lift the same weights?
It's the Planet Fitness Strong Choice Sale. Save $28 or more. Join for $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends October 10th. Planet Fitness. Light price, strong choice.
Old Detroit sports. Head on over to WoodwardSports.com. Click that shop today. Get yourself some brand new merch. Hoodies, tees, hats, all that for you. Go to WoodwardSports.com. Click that shop tab today. Get yourself some brand new merch.
Bye, Noah. Bye, Noah. Have a good weekend, Noah. Bye, Noah.
Noah sounds cute.
Noah's the man. Dude, Noah Noah has a really good like girl voice.
It's weird.
It's scary. The fun, probably one of the hardest I've ever laughed at Woodward Sports is we were in the back, and Ryan was like, "Noah, can you say Ryan, you're huge?" And he goes, "Ryan, you're huge." Let's go.
Yeah, because Ryan's so monotone when he speaks.
Dude, so funny. That was a great day. What was the thing that I was in tears laughing? Oh, and Booner was so like on Saturdays.
Oh yeah, dude.
We
were wasty in the back.
We were wasty in the back, just fresh off of a donut from Dispo.
Shout out.
And one of the Lady Janes was leaving work for the day, and so we were talking to her, and we asked her if she smokes or if she wanted to, hit the joint, and she was like, "Oh, it depends on the day if I smoke or not." And Booner was like, "So like Saturdays?" I was literally in tears. I was laughing so hard.
We laughed for like 10 straight minutes.
You guys know Booner's fucking.
Oh, man. So like Saturdays?
Yeah, dude, that shit was so funny.
I fucking love Booner.
But let's start to pick them. Nick, drop a fat beat on their heads. No Stephen Kwan.
On the rail.
First of the pick'em, Chris, you're staying picking first since you're top dog.
I think you just want me to fall.
I do. So that's why you're going first. Jacksonville versus Chicago. Who do you got?
Oh, give me Chicago.
Oh, the Bears.
The Bears.
Nick?
The Bears. I think the Jags are cooked.
Wow.
Easy?
Chris, I'm not stealing your picks, buddy.
I'm taking Jags. I think the Jags got a tough defense, man. Give me the Jags.
I'm taking the Jags as well. I mean, Trevor Lawrence finally got a win.
Tough defensive line, I should say.
They got a good defensive line. I think the Bears are more frauds than the Jags. All right, hate week.
That's like
is in Chicago.
Oh,
That's
okay.
premier.
Makes me feel better.
Yeah.
High quality shit.
Yeah.
Like they're both like premier
like
guys.
shit's bull.
Yeah, like laid down in pieces, but they don't put together.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
Yes, literally.
Chris.
Hopefully good.
Hate week. Tampa Bay versus New Orleans. Who do you got? This is gonna be a great game, dude. I love these games.
No.
They hate each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do.
Give me Tampa Bay, and you know Derek Carr is doubtful, right?
You don't get the first lock.
Fuck you.
Nick does.
Sup, mother. All right. Give me the Bucks.
He's the reigning hot dog.
Yeah.
Give me the Bucks.
Yeah, why'd you even pick this game? Bucks.
I'm telling you, the rest of the games.
Yeah, they're bad.
There's a
They're
lot.
that bad?
There's a lot of stinkers this week.
You little stinker.
A lot of one-sided games this week.
You little stinker.
I had to throw that one in there because it's a division game. Hate week. Next up, we got Pittsburgh and Las Vegas. Who do you got, Chris? Devontae Adams probably gonna play.
Come on, man. You sure I can't make these locks yet?
Yes.
God damn it. All right, give me Pittsburgh.
And I'm from Pittsburgh.
A lot going on in Vegas right now. Antonio Pierce is the guy to rally the troops here. I'm going Vegas at home. I think the Steelers are a little overhyped, and they obviously couldn't beat the goddamn Cowboys, so I don't think very highly of them right now. Give me the Raiders.
Easy?
It's a tough one, man. I'm with Nick on that stuff, but I'm gonna pick Pittsburgh just because they're still a better team at the end of the day. And I still like Mike Tomlin. And if Justin Fields having a rough day, you got Russell Wilson. Seems like he's ready to go too.
I am going with Pittsburgh as well. Yeah, like you said, they're a better team. They got a better defense. They got
I love
a better
Antonio
coach.
Pierce. But
I love Antonio Pierce too, but he's dealt a bad hand with what he's dealing with right now.
also, though, he liked that the whole Devontae Adams stuff started because he liked something on Instagram.
Yeah.
Brother, you're a head coach of what are you doing on Instagram?
What was he liking? Like his girl's pics or something?
No, it was a trade.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's the Raiders trade Devontae Adams. Antonio Pierce, like. What are you doing on Instagram? And what are you doing liking that?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Come on, brother.
You could have been just like scrolling. Yeah. If you didn't unlike it, then yeah. It's...
Even more stupid.
Nick, are you locking one of these teams?
Not yet.
Damn it.
I'm going to wait on the list. Why are you locking the Steelers?
No, it's fair. I was going to lock one of them if you didn't lock one of them.
No, how many more games we got?
Wait, so do I get last lock too?
Just wait. Just when we're done, do locks.
Yeah, you get last lock for sure.
Dude.
All right, next up.
This guy's preying on my downfall.
Arizona or Green Bay? Who do you got, Chris?
All right, you know what?
Jags Bears is in London, says DNC ENT. It's true. And the Jaguars are London's team. I didn't know that.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. Give me the Cardinals, man. I think they're really a good team.
Cardinals?
Yeah.
Nick? Do I even have to ask?
Give me the Packers.
Wow.
Whoa.
First time ever on the show.
How big of you?
Calling the Packers.
Said that just
That
to be
is
contrary.
And you know what? I'm going to lock them.
Whoa!
And I hope I'm in the suit again, boys. There's a little reverse psychology going on here. I'm locking the Packers.
I won't be leaving here
Let me go Green Bay.
with you.
What song is that?
That's a good song.
Don't know that song.
Take you out. He says some like gibberish. My dude, people die. I don't know what he says in that little area.
I used to do it to my cousin. He used to think they were real songs every time.
Yeah.
I have to be gibberishing it up.
I want you to take me out. All right, you're going.
Oh, take me now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a banger, dude. Yeah, what he says right there. No, after he says, I don't know, you don't know, he says, Babu, baby, die. Like, I have no idea what he says.
Take me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who you got? Green Bay, Arizona. 8-part tipper deck. Lock.
Oh, lock it.
Okay. Arizona lock.
Green Bay.
I'm also taking the Green Bay Packers. Next up.
Oh, I'm on an island.
We got Indy versus Tennessee.
Epstein Island.
No Stephen Kwan.
No Stephen Kwan.
I did see he was on some logs.
He was on the list, just saying.
Chris?
Indiana versus Tennessee.
Indiana versus Tennessee. Who do you got?
I got Tennessee, boys.
Who calls them Indiana?
They're not called Indiana. Indianapolis.
That tripped me out so bad. I'm like, what team is that?
The Indiana Fighting
And
Quans.
Indiana's got a great football
Tennessee's
team right now.
gonna go.
College.
Tennessee's
They
gonna
sure
go
do.
to the Indianas, and they're gonna take this damn big.
You got the Titans. It's in Tennessee.
Well, I stand by what I said.
That's fair.
Yeah, both of these teams are trash,
Football.
and I'm going with the home team here, fellas. Yeah, give me the Titans.
You guys,
you
you weak-minded,
white,
guilty, dude. Joe fucking Flacco, give me the Colts.
Flacco.
That's all I gotta
Jody.
say.
Flacco.
You skipped easy.
Jody.
I know. Who do you got, Easy? I just wanted to get my shit off.
Flacco Jody.
Yeah, got to, dude. Fucking Big Daddy Flax. What are we talking about?
Oh, actually, no, I don't give a fuck. Give me Flacco Jody.
All right, Baltimore, Washington. Who you got?
Baltimore, Washington.
The old and the new.
Flacco.
This is tough because the Durs are pretty hot right now.
The Durs are hot.
The Durs are hot right now, but you know what? I can't bet against Baltimore. I gotta see them lose to a team like the Durs before I anoint the Durs. So give me Baltimore.
I think Derrick Henry might rush for 200 yards in this game. I really do.
I don't.
Give me the Ravens.
So you're taking Washington.
Wow.
No, that's.
All right, I wrote down Washington.
I think Anthony Richardson's playing.
Damn. Oh well.
All right.
He's gonna get hit once then. Return of the flag.
Give me the
Return
Ravens.
of the flag.
This is a really exciting game to watch,
Return
though.
of the flag. Oh my God! Even if it's Anthony Richardson,
Return of the
it's against Will Levis. Who do you got? Baltimore, Washington.
Baltimore. Come on now.
I am also going with the Ravens. All right, Chris.
That's my lock.
That's your lock. Baltimore
Bang!
Ravens are your lock. All right.
Ravens. Dude, if the Commanders win, that'd
Damn,
be
you got-
crazy.
That means Chris can lock one of the two games.
Ha ha ha!
Steal it. Oh, you already did yours.
I'm gonna lock Tampa Bay.
Fuck you.
All right, next up. All right, do you want to lock Pittsburgh?
I wanted to lock Tampa Bay, you scum.
You can't anymore because I just did it.
All right, well,
Is that all the games?
every
there's
week
two
this
more.
guy
There's two
makes
more,
up
two more
another
games,
rule.
Two more games. Just hold your horses.
Yeah.
All right, we got loss.
Dude, that phrase probably goes back so far.
Hold your horses.
Hold your horses.
Hey, you partner, hold your goddamn horses. They probably were actually talking about holding horses.
Literally, yeah.
Hold your horses.
Hold your horses. Yeah.
All right, who do you got? Los Angeles Chargers versus the Denver Broncos.
Oh, y'all know what I said last week on here. Actually, earlier this week I said on here, Denver could be a sneaky playoff team, but I'm going against that. Give me the Chargers.
Oh, fighting Harbaughs, Nick.
It's gonna be a good ass game. Actually,
It's gonna be a good game.
Broncos country. Let's ride. Yep, going with the Broncos.
Yeah, bad teams, but good
They're-
game.
Yeah.
Well, like they're like mid team. I mean,
Scooby Doo.
I mean, I'm the one that asked the question. Are the Broncos legit? They won 3 straight. I'm going Broncos here.
yeah, I guess give me the Broncos. I don't even fucking know.
You got
That
the
streak is
Broncos?
bound to
I'm
end.
taking the Broncos too. I think Drake
I
May's
feel so
been on
gross.
Drake May's been on a tear for a rookie tear, and I think he continues it.
True.
And Patrick Surtain might be the best player in football. All right, finally, Chris. Detroit Lions versus the Dallas Cowboys.
Lock it, Lions.
That made me nervous.
Lions
He was
by a
never
million
saying-
points. Whatever Spenny
Stop.
said, by 10.
All right, stop.
What's
Everyone
your score prediction?
Oh, my actual score prediction? I'll go. I don't want to go with such a clean number, but the first number that jumped to my mind was 34. So 34-10.
Whoa.
Schmacking.
Nick?
Lions 28, Cowboys 17.
Easy?
Kind of close to mine. 30 Lions, Cowboys 17.
I'm going Lions 34, Cowboys 17.
That's crazy. I was gonna say that, and then I switched it. I like that.
All right, well, that's the pick 'em for the week. Let's go to break. Tell us about what Stephen Kwan. Just kidding, can't say that.
Oh,
Sponsor.
Jesus.
Tell us about the Boys and Girls Club.
The Boys and Girls Club is the best youth football league in Metro Detroit. Boys and Girls Club of Southeastern Michigan's 3C Sports League offers youth ages 5 to 14 with 6 exciting teams to choose from in the locations of Detroit, Belleville, Highland Park, and East Point. All coaches are trained, certified, and undergo background checks. You can register for football or cheer at bgcsm.org. Equipment, meals, and transportation are included, all with the chance to play the championship at Ford Field where the Lions play for just $175 per child. So put the youth back in youth sports with BGCSM 3C Sports.
Let me tell you about Sabbath. Oh, never mind.
Can't get enough Lions coverage? Make sure you catch all Woodward sports shows every game day. Wake up with Woodward and Maine, giving you the latest insight into the Lions locker room and press conferences. Then join the Lions pregame show, highlighting key matchups, injuries, and what to watch for during the game. Follow all the ups and downs of the live game action with our Woodward Watch Party live on YouTube and woodwardsports.com. After the game, check out the instant fan and host reactions with the Lions postgame show. Every game, it's wall-to-wall, kneecap-biting, high-fiving, chest-pumping Lions coverage.
Hell yeah!
Only at Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
We are the network for Detroit by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network. Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Fuel your Lions fandom with the perfect cup and become a subscriber of Sabbath Coffee Roasters. Whether you are gearing up for a big game or savoring a quiet morning, Sabbath Coffee Roasters has you covered with fresh, locally roasted specialty coffee delivered right to your door. Head to SabbathCoffeeRoasters.com, choose your favorite roast, use code word Woodward to get 25% off your first subscription order. Awake, unwind, support local, and enjoy game day right with Sabbath Coffee Roasters. Well, that'll do it for us today. Lions got a big win this weekend in front of them. Detroit Tigers, they go in? Sounds like
2 stuff.
No, dismiss.
Detroit, where's that Russian when you need her? The Lions are going to get a big win this weekend. The Tigers are going to get a big win this weekend. Michigan State basketball is their first exhibition game. Everybody's going crazy, but that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you tapping in. For Easy, Nick, Chris, I am Spencer. We are the Heavyweights. And before we go, one more word about Stephen Kwan. Peace.
Nick.
Stephen Kwan's a child molester.
Jesus Christ.
I never want to see that guy play again.
Things, dude. Oh my God.
Allegedly.
Way to clean it up. Clean up on aisle 3.